What's up, everybody? Let me get my headphones in. Hold on one second. What's up? I'm back. Good evening. Hopefully you guys can see me all right. I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Let's see. Looking at my phone. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday, everybody. Okay, I guess I think I got to resend the link. Hold on. Gotta send Mike the link. Okay, Dave's in here now. You hear my text? We are live, just so you know. What's up, everybody? Mike's gonna be in here right now. I don't know. I think the link that I had wasn't working. There he is. Oh, what's up? What's up, fucker? Was the link not working?
No, it kept taking me to like the homepage.
Damn. I don't know why it did that.
No, I'm in here now.
What's up, everybody?
Shop looks
Happy
like
Saturday.
Fucking exploded a Yeti in here.
Dude, that was a badass bowl earlier, by the way.
I like it.
I love it. I like how the light goes through the epoxy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool, dude. What is that? Yeah, I got my lathe behind me right here.
Mm-hmm. It's got a fucking hickory, cherry, ash, flaming box elder, and a big ass piece of bark in it.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Man,
I got some more.
Here with you guys. I dropped out last week, and I've been off the panel ever since.
You've been non-existent.
Yeah, I know. Like for a week.
You can't hear David.
Freaking weird.
Can't hear him?
No. Dave thinks it fits his mic.
My wife says we can't hear you in the live.
Barrett,
I can hear.
You're real muted.
Yeah, David.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you're like really muted.
I'm not muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, way better.
Okay, so there was StreamYard had some sort of echo cancellation thing turned on.
Oh.
Hold on
Yeah.
for a minute.
So I got a few things to show since you guys are showing all your shit, all your nice stuff. You and Mr. David. This is nothing like you guys, but it was having a little fun last night.
Oh,
little
that's
spindle,
cool.
little
Make
spindle
you a
action.
spindle?
Yeah, there's my lathe stand and everything.
A little Bixby Good Stick?
I'm trying,
Yeah.
man. I'm trying slowly but
There's a
surely.
Bixby Good Stick. It's a whacking rack.
Your boy's trying.
I am trying, by God.
Hey,
Oh,
just
and I
look
got
at it-
another thing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, look at it this way: if for some reason your piece breaks on there, at least it's now not gonna hit you in the crotch. So,
Yeah.
No more Afghani shitter squat for you.
No shitter squat for me, baby. Oh, and I do have to say one other thing. Special thanks to my wife's cousin Javier. He hooks me up all my stickers, everything. He made me some banners, so I'm gonna show them off right now if you guys don't mind.
yeah,
Look at this shit. Woo!
That's cool.
nice.
I got a bunch. I got this one.
Hongdui.
Hongdui. Nice. Did you get Hongdui too?
Yes.
What you get from Hongdui?
I'm waiting on the fret saw, and I'm waiting on the router plane. Oh, and I don't have a banner for Taylor Tools. I got them too. They're sending me an open-handed dovetail saw and all the stuff to do a dovetail video. I'm so pumped.
They're sending
That's
me
cool.
the drill press sharpening jig, and
Yeah.
they said it'll work on my my skews too.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
That's
I
awesome.
think I picked up an epoxy company last night. I got to finalize it with them.
Nice. Yeah,
That'd
dude,
be cool to get some epoxy because that shit's pricey.
Yeah,
I've been with Ultra Clear. They won't send me any free product, but they will give me a good discount. So those resin bowls, dude, once I get my skills up, I'm your boy.
Nice.
the hardest part about this shit is getting the temp, the humidity, and the mixture right, dude.
So it's like a process. You're saying it's pretty.
Yeah. You got to have the
I probably have a ways to. I just want to get a damn bowl. I'm gonna do a bowl, and start from there.
we'll get you a bowl.
Then I'll up my game.
We'll get you a bowl.
Oh, so let me finish my show and tell. So I got my Rubio one.
Nice.
This is my ultra clear epoxy one. Michael liked this one.
I do. Them's my peoples.
Yeah. This is one of my supplement companies. Michael liked this one as well.
I do. I wouldn't mind
That's
having one of
such a
them.
cool logo.
Dude, I still drink their stuff.
This one.
Yeah. I still drink Maxwell House
Yeah, I
or
figured.
Folgers.
Hell yeah.
Whatever they're serving at the old folks home. NICPRO.
He did a great job on these.
He did a great job on those. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I wouldn't mind having like a Bones and a Hongdui to hang up here.
The strongman level like this. This is probably one of my best ones I have.
Bucked up.
They are very good to me.
Tractor
Tractor
Supply.
Supply.
That's a big one.
You got TSC?
And then this is one of my biggest ones too. I like these guys.
Righteous Felons.
So yeah, that's the ones I got. And then I got one more thing for show and tell. Sorry guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, but I got my Bauer Chuck.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I got my chuck.
I don't know. I still gotta like watch a few videos and maybe I could pick your guys' brains. But man, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with the bowl, but I'm gonna do something.
Dude, the chuck is the one thing that I never used on a lathe before. So when I bought the lathe, I paid like $160 for the chuck. Comes with different teeth, so it can go up to like 4-inch or something. But it's a friggin' beast, man. Like I don't know why I didn't get one before. Before I was just using the spur or the flat plate, right? And that's
I
it.
was using the spur for a while, and then like it kept getting spin out because before I couldn't crank my tailstock down until I fixed it. So
Yeah.
I got a chuck just basically out of necessity, and I learned real quick that a mortise works way better than a tenon. And if you are going to work with a tenon, make sure your tenon's at least 1/3 of the overall diameter, or it will spin that bitch off and crack you in the noggin.
That's the
Screw plate.
faceplate that my Grizzly came with.
Yep, those are cool
Nice.
for like log bowls and stuff.
So I was looking.
Mine came with this little guy.
Nice.
It's only like It's about a 3-inch diameter. But when I spun the bowl today, I didn't do a mortise. I did a tenon. But I had it go the full. I had it go the full depth of the jaws. And the jaws on my thing, they're not dovetail jaws. They're just straight up jaws.
So this one by Define is an Amazon brand that I got. Man, this thing
I got this one.
They say it's beefy. Those are actually cool as hell to have.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what. Special thanks to Jeff, by the way. Jeff's the guy. When I met up with him Sunday, right after I met up with him in Clovis at the old town little shindig over there, I went straight to. I was like, I'm going to Harbor Freight. I went, and they had. He's right. They had one on the shelf, and I got it. So I was super pumped. Yeah.
I want that Bauer lathe so bad.
Oh, another thing I will say, dude, that Bauer lathe is badass, dude. And it's the same lathe, basically the same lathe as David's lathe and mine. They look exactly the same, but it's a 1 horsepower. I don't know what yours is, Dave, but mine's a 3/4.
Mine's a 3/4.
Yeah, that Bauer is a 1 horsepower.
The one thing I will say is the variable speed. Holy God, what a difference. Like slower speed for rounding it out and then faster speeds for fine tuning. Like what a difference variable speed does make.
I'd like to have the variable speed just for sanding because I cut, sand, hollow, do everything at Mock Jesus. I got 1 speed.
They have a reverse too. Josh said that's good for sanding, right? Apparently.
Yes. Yeah. Sanding and putting your coatings and stuff on, man, your oils and your wood treatment.
So when you sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when I
that's nice.
Look at that. Like I had to leave the detail in it, right?
That's badass.
This is a maple burl that I've had for about 10 years now. Dude, I had to use the faceplate on this, and so I screwed it on, and it snapped every single screw. Like every single one. This thing is so hard. So if I had the 1-speed lathe, Mike, like you got, like yours is like identical to the one I had before years ago. If I had that, I would have killed myself with this thing trying to chip it away because it's so hard. Like this, no word of a lie. This is about 4 pounds. That's how heavy this thing is.
Right now, this hickory bowl. Yeah. This son of a bitch weighs about 12 pounds.
Really?
Yep. Dude, it's dense. And like even cutting it with like the carbides and like I sharpened my gouges last night. I rotated my carbide blades and everything like that. Dear God, dude, it was a fucking battle.
So what you're saying is resin is really is a little bit harder than wood to
This isn't resin at all.
Oh, it's not?
No, that's wood.
That's badass. Dude.
That's crazy, man.
You're doing some crazy shit, man.
Crazy.
That's just blowing my mind.
Now, this is resin, and I got like 2 or 3 more resin blanks glued up for the live stream tomorrow. Like one, I'm gonna do like a conical bowl with a pedestal base on it, and then I got that piece of red oak over there that's got that black graphite and copper resin poured through all the natural crevices in it and stuff.
I saw that earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing that, man.
So resin isn't that bad. You get a lot of tear out on resin if you're not careful. I'm sure Jeff can attest to that. You got to be light-handed with your gouges and your cutters, all that stuff like that, because you will get tear out. And when that shit flies off the lathe, it feels like a hand grenade blew up in front of you.
Wow.
Boy.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
Working with resin can be very, very rewarding. Like you guys can't see it very well, maybe a little bit, but there's
that's pretty
swirling shit through all of it.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's beautiful.
Like,
see that's cool that you can do that.
That's so cool. He was showing that on his live earlier, and I was like, "Damn, dude, that's a trip."
That's from the other side of it. Like,
that's crazy.
My bad. Yeah, but like if you shine it through there, you can see like all the different
That's
Yeah.
cool, man. That is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's like next level stuff.
Not really. If you get drunk
No?
and you watch Sprague wood turning a lot.
Oh, I like Sprague. I like Have you seen David's wood turning too?
Mhm.
I like him too. He just did some crazy ass shit on his with some green.
Nice.
So I'd like to get me like legit like some cactus juice here for the shop, so I can start turning some green blank bowls and like let them set and dry. And then I'm gonna turn some real wet wood with the intention of it cracking after I turn it into a bowl, because I want to do the copper stitching and all that stuff like that, or the resin fills and the cracks.
That's cool.
And then first things first, man, I got to get a lathe that can hold a bigger capacity, because I got people asking me to build bigger bowls, make bigger bowls, and right now I can't. So
I'm gonna share a guy that I met this past Sunday. His name's Jeremy. He's from the Sequoia Wood Turners Club that Jeff's a part of, and he is a badass turner, dude. I'm gonna share his. Yeah, I just shared the channel right now.
I'm going to that to subscribe real quick. I'll be right back.
And then
Jeremy Edwards.
and then yeah, he's bad, dude. And I'll also share, for those of you who don't know, I'll also share some other turning channels that I like, and I'm sure that both of these fine gentlemen that are joining me here know as well. So here's Sprague.
The guy's the shit.
And I got turned on to Sprague from Josh of Last Breath Woodworks.
Nice. I'm looking them up right now because I spent like all morning watching turning videos.
Dude, I've been watching them like whenever I have time. I'll just like kind of binge watch them.
Yeah, that's what I did for like 2 hours this morning.
Yeah, it's so cool, dude. It's like a finding a whole new world, man. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
I love it how it was all like, it was 4 or 5 months ago. We're like, we'll build candle holders and shit like that. Then it was like overnight, everybody's like, I gotta get a fucking lathe now. Jamie messaged me the other day. He's trying to find a lathe.
Yeah, I've been talking to Mike Wilson off and on too through email.
So I've been talking to Mike. Fucking Robert's got a mini lathe. He's over bashing out mallets and shit.
Nice.
Robert just built a badass chisel rack, man.
Nice. Oh, and I also bought a felt wheel with the rubbing compound, so that way I could sharpen the tools. This bowl dulled my tools like 2 times. Doing this. Like it was crazy. I had to keep taking them over to the grinder, like just to the felt wheel to sharpen them back up. But then I picked up one of these bad boys because holy shit, did I get pelted in the face with this burl. Like, because literally, so my lathe, it's up here, like it's at face level, basically. Yeah, exactly. I had to stand off to the side because it was hitting me in the face and the chips were so freaking hard.
I'm gonna share Josh's channel too. I'm sure you guys all know who Josh is, but just to share the love. Josh is really good.
I'm like adding all these channels right now so I can go and watch their videos.
Hey David, you've seen Josh's work, right?
Last Breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he's fucking amazing.
Dude,
Yeah.
my only beef
Yeah,
with resin is the fact that it costs so fucking much and it's so messy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it looked like you had one of those freaking spray cans of stringy shit while you were shaving it on the lathe.
Dude,
That's what it looked like.
Imagine being in a hot, stinky ass ghillie suit the whole time you're turning, and you got that fucking Darth Vader mask on.
I was impressed. Gotta say, I was impressed that you had that on. But I completely understand why you had that on because of that resin. Oh my god. Do you imagine that getting all up in your beard and everything?
It got in my hair, and I was saltier than shit about it. But like, I didn't make a lathe video for the longest time because like I made that one spinning on the Death Trap Bowl, and I think it got like 1,000 views or like 2,000 views, and then I made like a couple, and it was like nobody wants to see this shit. I just got bored and done a turning live. I didn't expect anybody to show up, but the first one had like 4,000.
Now they have almost 50.
Really?
Today had 30,000 in it during the session.
I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna break 100,000 like in the next month. Watch.
I wish. That'd be cool.
When I was I left my job site, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if anybody's live, and you were live, and I was like, oh heck yeah, and I was like, oh dang, he's got 200 people in here.
You had 200 people?
257.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
like from what I've seen, like from the lives, and I put it together in my head. I was like, okay, so if he goes for like an hour or two, he's probably gonna have 30 or 40,000 views. That's how like I kind of can gauge how much it's gonna be.
It was 1 hour today, and it was 30,000 and some odd views.
Ooh,
And I never fell below. After the first 5 minutes, I never fell below 100 in the room. So I was like, fuck yeah, this is cool. I can do this.
Yeah, that's really
Nice.
cool. Yeah, those lives are so much fun to watch. Like just hanging out and just watching them. It's like really cool.
I got 45 subs off that. That's the exciting part.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. That's good for a live. That's good.
For an hour.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
And then you're gonna go live tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, after I get back from my my daughter's got her first volleyball game. We're all like stupid excited about it.
Nice.
My oldest daughter had her first college scrimmage of this season yesterday, and then tomorrow, my youngest daughter, she has her first ever volleyball game. So I'm gonna go to it, and I plan on being on here probably. I don't know. I'd say 5 o'clock's a safe bet. I got to turn a couple bowls. So I got 2 or 3 blanks made up and stuff like that.
Nice. Jeff S. Mike is going to watch your video while he takes a shower.
Kind
I just had to say it that way.
of hot.
Dude, Dude, you think Jeff's funny? The guys that were at the booth with him, oh my god, they're like, oh my god. There was this one guy, what was his name? Perry, Jeff, and he's the president of the Turner's Club. That dude is like this old gentleman that has just tons of stories and just super funny, man. You guys would like him.
That's cool.
Jeff says I have to bathe more often. You're wild, Jeff.
Can I put your video and go take a shower?
Perry's 92 years old. Good for him. That's
Dude,
awesome.
he is hilarious, by the way.
Hey, I like talking to the older folk. They know what the hell they're talking about.
He's one of those guys. What was the other guy's name? Not Jeremy, but the other guy, Jeff. I forgot his name. He had some nice stuff that was on display.
Was this like an event you went to?
So like it's like a vintage market. It's like they have them in Clovis, and
that's cool.
it's in Old Town Clovis, and there's like just tons of vendors. Like there's probably like
cool.
150 vendors, and they just all out there. And there's a bunch of classic cars and food and stuff. It's cool.
That is pretty cool. I love events like that.
Yeah, they have them. They have them like all the time, man. It's like it's pretty cool. But yeah, Jeff's the Sequoia Wood Turners Club. Is that what it's called, Jeff? Hopefully, I'm not butchering that. But they have all their stuff on display. It's real nice.
Dude, we don't
That's
have
cool.
any of that kind of stuff around here. I wish we did.
We have a Wood Turners Club, but we don't get the events. I may actually look into the Wood Turners Club now. Come to think of it.
So Jeff,
That's
elaborate
pretty good.
on that. So they do these projects for a certain cause. Maybe Jeff can elaborate on that, because so I don't give misinformation. But apparently there's like a couple thousand throughout the United States, and they turn like 400 or 500 projects, which is crazy, just out of their club itself. So maybe you can elaborate on that, Jeff, and then I'll highlight your comment. It's super cool.
That's cool.
They're all great guys, real down to earth guys, real funny, and they get tons of people coming through and talking to them, and it's nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the one thing that I like, because as I'm seeing, like, and especially with an event like that, is like each of those pieces like has a story behind it. Like it's so cool, and you get to like just to see them talk about them and just like interact with these people who like aren't necessarily woodworkers, but they're like they love what they see, and it's just really cool. I thought it was cool. Yeah, there you go.
Jeff, cool. That's awesome. Canes,
400 wig stand, yeah.
That's awesome. That's a lot.
Yeah. 20%. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Now,
that's insane. Jeff for the big time win. Jeff's so cool, man.
Hey, look, Jeff's good people. Like, I didn't really know who he was when he first started popping around in here in like the chats, and then you were messaging him and all that, and then like he started messaging me, and then like he was in the live streams, and like I've learned more just from talking to that dude. It's not even funny.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna share the website. You don't mind if I share the website, right, Jeff? I want to find out if it's okay first. Let us know. I will share.
Well, he's looking for that. The tech lab in my school, the ones that build guitars and they have that super cool program and shit. They just gave me like literally 3 big ass totes full of what they're calling scrap wood. It's like maple, sapele, ash, walnut. It's got some poplar in there, stuff like that. And it's like the perfect width for cutting to make segmented bowls and cutting boards and all that stuff.
Nice.
Like there's actually a couple headstocks in there they started on that like they just didn't finish.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I might knock the headstocks out and do something kind of cool with those.
Heck yeah. So there's the link right there. Anybody who's interested, there's a ton of stuff on there. Really cool.
SequoiaWoodturners.org.
And thank you, Jeff, for allowing us to, view your guys' website and showcase your guys' cool stuff that you're doing. Very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got the website up now.
So anybody who wants to go check it out, there's the link right there. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of great people who I've only met a handful, but I'm looking forward to the upcoming meeting in May, right, Jeff? May 31st, I believe. So that's very cool.
Go into damn.
It's so cool, man. Like it's really cool. Like, yeah.
What they're trying to get me to do? Universal ad blocker. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was clicking on the gallery.
That's what the first thing I went to. I can't read that good, but I love pictures.
Yeah.
And it's like ad blocker.
Yeah, it's coming up as a virus.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna have to look at it on my phone.
Let me see.
Huh.
No, mine's coming up when I click it. It's weird.
Galleries.
Yeah, so I'm clicking galleries, but it won't go anywhere.
But it takes you to the actual website though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, damn, what did I do?
I have to allow it as a safe connection. Oh my god, it won't even let me do that.
Wow, that's awesome, Mike. Mike says woodturners are so cool. My buddy Jake just raised almost 30K on his last annual make a wish raffling off his blanks and projects. That's super cool, man.
Cool.
That's cool. That's
That is
real
cool.
shit.
Thanks for sharing
Yeah.
that, Mike.
Now, when I was talking to Mike Wilson, he was saying to me, he's like, yeah, the next thing you got to do is you got to get into doing pens,
Pins.
like turning pens. This is one that he did.
Pins.
Yeah. He likes
Pens.
pins.
Dude, he's got a
Yeah.
big raging Johnson for turning pins.
Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
I turn these pins, man.
I do it, and then I kick it right in its fucking Nancy. But
Hey, I remember the first time I FaceTimed him, and I was like, "Damn, Mike, you got a strong accent." He's like, "This is me wood pile over here."
I keep my shit.
I was like, Jeff, Mike's gonna be so mad while making fun of him. I'm sorry, dude.
Yes, Jeff. I've sold 8 in total.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
actually getting ready to make some laminated cherry walnut and maple, probably 2 or 3 inch thick, so I can cut them into a blank and then hollow them out to where the lengthwise is upright, just so I have contrasting color. But yeah, I sold, still taking orders, man. I've got people that are. If I done nothing but turn bowls for orders, I'd be busy for the next probably 4 or 5 weeks.
What do you
That's
sell
awesome,
those bowls for?
Huh?
What do you sell those bowls for?
I don't really try to like sell them for a whole lot. I know it sounds stupid, but like the chip bowl, I sell each one of those for $45.
Yeah.
And then like this resin one, once I build the lid for it and everything like that, it'll probably go for probably about $50 just to compensate for the resin costs and everything like that.
Wow.
Now the sisters bowls that I made out of the firewood, I sell the set of 3 of those for $50. And then I don't know what these other 2 resin bowls are going to go for. It just depends on how they turn out. You'll find different
Nice.
adjustments you can
Good
make
for you.
for $45. Good price. Yeah, I figured that the $45 for the chip bowl was fair. I mean, I started off with 3 inches of oak, roughly 3 board feet of oak thick, and had to hack it down and turn it and wear and tear on tools and stuff like that. I figured that'd compensate for it.
No, that's pretty cool. So those bowls up my way, like that resin one that you've got, that would go for about $100.
Yep. Now, I mean, I could post them on Etsy.
That's what I was thinking too.
I've never sold anything. I take that back. When I was flint knapping, I sold a bone knife that I made on Etsy. But basically sizeless.
You're like, that son of a bitch right there is going to pay a lot for this one.
That fucking hog body is gonna love some chips and dips.
That hog body. Oh, yeah, I love it. That hog body.
Oh, that's funny.
No, but I've always had like a real deep down thing for turning. I even said that in my earlier videos. But like I said, like no one like really wanted to see it. I like working with resin, but where I don't have heat or my shop's not climate controlled, it's like I can only do it certain parts of the year, and right now it's prime resin season.
Yeah. What about inside?
I can take it inside, but I've also got a 5-year-old that runs around like a damn velociraptor.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And I think I've got a guy coming from Mason, West Virginia
What's up,
next
Kevin?
week. Hey, Kevin, what's
He
up,
said,
man?
"Good evening, gentlemen," and Mike. This guy.
Mike, I'll take it.
Look at that. You made Mike smile.
I'll take it. I don't fit into the crowd, I reckon. No, I got a fella
Hey,
coming
man,
from
we
like
love Mike around here. Stop that.
Mason, West Virginia next week to pick up my CNC. So that's like
I think we lost Mike's
Nice.
audio.
Nah, I'm still here.
Yeah, he's still working.
I love you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were.
Yeah. Dude's coming to pick up the CNC, so that's half of the lathe fund right there.
Nice.
And I'm assuming that if the show goes anything like it did last year, it was my first show. We usually make bank on that show. So immediately after the show, once I come unload, I'm gonna drive my happy ass over to Harbor Freight and pick up that fucking
lathe. Nice.
right before the live stream.
I'm telling you, that thing is beautiful. I saw it in person. I was like, God.
What's up,
What,
guys?
you said
John up
it's
north.
Harbor Freight?
Yeah, the
Yes,
Bauer.
dude. Oh, it's the same. It's the same as ours. Just has 1 horsepower. I'm telling you.
It's got 1 horsepower, 14
Variable
inch.
speed. It's got a reverse. Everything. Everything
Oh,
that the Grizz.
It's 14 by 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Same.
Nice.
Isn't yours 14? Yours is 14 by 20, right, Dave?
Mine's 13 by 18.
Oh.
I say I'm working with
That one there, right?
Yes, dude. Yes.
That's nice. Yeah, that's like damn near identical. And it's got a tool holder.
mine says it's a 10 or a 12 inch, but you can't really turn anything bigger than a 10 on it because that tubular frame on the bottom of it. But if
But
go ahead.
It's got 6 amp, 1 horsepower motor. Sorry.
Good,
I'm just
good.
like gawking at the specs on it.
But
It's badass, dude. It's badass.
that'll
It's
free
on
up some
sale
shop
right now,
space.
too.
Yes, it is. That'll free up some shop space, and it'll also let me do bigger bowls, stuff like that. And if you look at the bottom of it where it's got that split table, that means I can actually get one of those rotary stabilizing things, and I can actually turn longer stuff like vases if I wanted to. I can't do that with the tube frame rigid.
And it's got it's got a 3 pulley system. So mine's only a 2 pulley.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's a 3. So
no,
it's the
mine's a 2. So mine would be the same as, is yours a Grizzly?
yeah. So that Bauer one is like identically like mine. Then I'm telling you, it's like the same. It's a 14 by 20, right? From what I read.
Yeah, it's a 14. It's a 14
same
by
as
20,
mine.
yeah.
The same as mine. The only difference is it's a 1 horsepower, not a 3/4. Because when you read in the description on the website, it's like we took the best of all the competitors and made it our own, which is basically what they did, really.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah. So
It's
I don't think I'm gonna get the stand because I want to build like a just basic USB reinforced top that mounts against the wall where I can set it on there, and then I'm gonna run a shop vac hose up through the back of it and angle it so it'll pull the dust. And then I'm gonna kind of take a note from Ardito there and build a gouge and carbide hanger on the front of it.
And mine's hinged, so it actually it opens up so I can get at my table underneath. Ryan, that Bauer lathe is the Grizzly lathe. It is identical.
I'm telling you, I was looking at it.
Everything, it is identical.
Yep. It's identical. It's just 1 horsepower.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
It just has more power. That's it. Yeah, and it's beautiful, dude. I was looking at it in person. I was like, damn, this shit is badass.
Yeah.
That's the one I want. Like, don't
And
get me wrong.
it doesn't cost $800.
Well, I've sent out please love me letters to like Harvey and Laguna and all them, but I'm pretty sure they're like, nah, fuck you, peon. So
And then
they're all made in the same factory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I had to think about it. I'm like, damn, and I paid freight charge too. Tier.
But
I still love you, Grizzly. I love that Bauer though.
really,
I was like, damn, I was looking at it for like 10 minutes, dude.
like it's got some cool stuff to it. I've watched a bunch of reviews on it and stuff like that, and watched the guy put it through the torture test, as he called it, and everything like that. And like, I believe that's the one that I'll be needing.
And what's okay? So what's the price on it down there?
$5.99.
Yeah, so it's on for $5.29. If you become an Inside Track Club member, it's $5.29.
Yeah,
that's not bad because I paid $5.19 for mine. So that's not bad. That's a nice looking lathe.
I want it. I want it badly.
You should
Yeah,
get it.
it's normally 600, and then it's on sale like 70 or 80 bucks off right now.
Yep.
I was like, damn, this shit is nice, and there's no freight charge. Telling you, dude, I'm telling you.
They've got one
And
in
you
stock, and I keep
You
making
already
no
got
excuse to my,
permission.
I keep
Huh?
making
Right.
an excuse to my wife that I've got to go to Harbor Freight and I got to get 600 grit sandpaper or why it's on sale, which it currently is. And I low key just want to go over there so I can get the sandpaper, but I want to oogle that damn lathe. I want to lay my hands on it. They've got 3 in stock at the local Harbor Freight, and like one of them needs to come home with me.
Just do what I did. I went to the store to buy a generator and came home with a generator and a lathe. It was an expensive day.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what
do
you
that.
said. That's what you said, Dave. You're like, look at this beauty right here, and there's my generator in the back.
Yeah. The box of my truck was literally had a new generator. It had the lathe. It had the whole chuck set up, everything. It it was an expensive trip. But the best part is so when I was at the store, I sent a picture to my wife and I was like, look at this beauty, and she's like, ooh, that's nice. That's like, yep, okay, perfect. That's permission. So, hey, Jeff, something's going on with that turning website because I'm getting virus notifications now ever since I clicked on the gallery button.
Huh.
Yeah, so you might want to check that out.
Hey, Jeff. Okay, so let's see. I'll make you a moderator, Jeff.
Yeah, let Jeff be in charge of stuff. Yeah,
Jeff,
Bad Dragon.
You're a
Good.
moderator now, Jeff.
Just like when you go to like gun stores to
Nice.
Google the guns. I really want to do that with that lathe.
Oh, John up north, getting a lathe tomorrow. Nice.
What a dick.
Which one are you getting? Does it have variable speed?
He's going to Harbor Freight, damn it.
Vineyard said
Nice.
Vineyard said earlier that he has the Laguna.
Vineyard does have a
wow.
phenomenal lathe.
Wow.
He,
That's a nice machine.
He showed me in one. I was in one of his makers live streams, and
I went the other night. That was cool.
Yeah, he's got a good group over there.
Oh yeah. You know who was in there? I'm trying to get him in here. Is Josh? Josh is there. Come on, Josh. We waiting.
Chase messaged me cussing me. He's like, I bought this damn lathe and now I'm back ordered on orders because I can't do anything except for lathe. Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Chase got the steal of the century. How do you find those damn deals, Chase? Come on, man. Let me know. Give me the secrets.
Crackheads.
$200. He's like, I picked this up for $200. What do you think about this? I was like, oh my God, where'd you find this shit?
Oh, that's crazy.
And then he goes off, and before that, and he gets 500 board feet of walnut. Must be nice, Chase.
$100.
Must be nice, Chase. Must be nice being royalty.
Yes, John. Yes, Harbor Freight sells stands and chucks. I just looked at them all.
Yeah, they sell this one, John. They sell this one. That beauty. Right there.
Like you can walk in there with $1,000 and walk out with everything you need for your lathe setup, including the stand, and probably have like money left over for dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing that Jeff said that they don't sell that's good, because I was looking at them too, is the gouges.
Their gouges aren't great. You got to sharpen them nonstop. But if you need a gouge in a pinch, or in my case, if you got gouges that you want to modify for different kind of cuts, yeah.
Yeah. He said just go on Amazon or wherever.
I don't know who this one's made by, but this is the chuck that I got. And then it's got a different set of jaws that go on it too.
Do you think it came like that, Mike, or you think that's modified?
What that?
What?
Did you buy that? Did you buy that like in store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that
Yeah,
looks like
I bought it. I bought it in store. It comes in a wood box,
Nice.
right? And then it's got like all the well, it's got the screw to go up the center. It's got the extra jaws. I tell you, I don't know how I did it without a chuck before. This thing's gold.
John says, "Well, guess I'm buying Jessica dinner."
There you go.
I think she barely found out about the lathe, huh?
Dude, I think it's great that everybody
Hell
and their brother
yeah.
is jumping on the wagon with the lathe and stuff, dude.
Yeah, my son wants to turn a little bit.
Good.
Yeah,
That's the coolest thing ever, man.
Whenever
When you-
I get one in here that's not literally like a damn hand grenade, if you rub it the wrong way, I'll probably get Vinny out here and let him work on it a little bit, but I'm not about to get him at face level with something that's spinning at 2,600 RPMs.
well, I'd have to take my lathe off the table. Actually, I'd put him up on a stool or something. I don't know. I got to figure that out. Right now, like it is a freaking mess in here. Like, you know how I always have like a clean shop? Well, like it is not clean at all.
So Vineyard's asking who the guy in the top right corner is. What happened to your picture, Dave?
Hang on. Something
I'm gonna
went funky.
I'm gonna share your channel just so you could check him out, Vineyard.
That's David the Canuck.
David the Canuck.
The
He's
Canuck.
he's a badass.
Apparently I'm
So there-
out in a boot.
There's the link to his page. I want to go check it out.
There we go. That was weird.
David is, for those of you who don't know, David is on our lives a lot now. He's a pretty nice guy, and he has a very fabulous channel that he's created called Timber Designs. Go check it out.
Thanks.
Plug,
And I
plug,
come
plug.
on here to shoot the shit for fun on a Saturday night.
Hell yeah. We wouldn't have it any other way, baby.
Oh, that's the problem. So Ryan, the website is .org, not .com. Apparently that's why.
YouTube
weird.
doesn't allow that or something?
I don't
Huh.
maybe not. I don't know. That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay.
It is org though. It's org. Yeah.
Really?
SequoiaWoodturners.org. Let me
Okay.
go in here and Google some shit.
Fucking Jeff. Remember when we used to go on dates on Saturday? Now we just hang out with a bunch of dudes who turn wood.
Oh man. That's too funny. Oh my god. This virus
I will not
pop-up
steer.
thing's driving me
I will
nuts.
not steer you wrong, Mike. You sub all those links. Those are good people.
Man, these trucks are fun just to play with. Like I
Get your
could do
finger
that all
caught
day.
one.
The Canuck likes to play with Chucks.
They called me Chuck in high school.
Big hard one.
Now, does
Yeah,
yours have the key, or does it have the two bastard sticks? Yeah,
Talking
those
about mine?
fucking suck, dude.
Yeah,
I use those things
they're-
for like ever.
Yeah, so they're not great. Like I had to get my tighten up this burl when I put it on there.
Man,
Right? Like just to hold it pushed in.
I got my fingers smashed in between them when I was trying to work them one time, and I like to never got it off.
Oh really, eh?
Oh yeah, eh?
Hoser.
Guess who's in the chat, hoser?
Who that? Bearded Viking. What's up, Daniel?
Mr. Daniel. How's it going?
He's like,
Yes. These wig stands are cool as shit, man. I see them now.
Yeah, dude, they're cool, man.
The which?
The wig stands. If you just go to Google and do an image search for Sequoia wood turners, it pops up all their stuff. Just know that the .org is theirs. That's really cool
Okay.
stuff, you know.
There we go. Okay.
My once I get the lathe and all that cool stuff, I really badly want to get a texturing tool, and I guess they call it a chatter tool or whatever.
Yeah. I gotta get a hollowing tool. So that's one that I don't have. That I am gonna get. Aside from that, I'm just sticking with the traditional tools. I sharpen these things up, man. They work great.
That'll change if you work with resin.
You know what? I actually don't plan on working with resin. Number one, that's going to be like I don't think I'll be able to do that in my shop. That would be like a house project because this is not controlled enough. Spring, summer, winter, whatever.
You just gotta pour it and let it sit in a stable environment. Then you can turn it in any environment.
Yeah, that's what I meant for pouring.
I just think that you don't want to turn it in your shop because of the confetti.
Well, maybe a little bit of that too. I don't know, man. Resin is really cool looking, but it has never interested me to get into it. I don't know why. Anything could change. Who knows?
Right?
Oh, that's cool, Jeff.
Our site, we just had a 2-hour class on hauling, and it was a challenge for our last meeting.
Nice.
Do they do online classes on there or what?
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
That's cool.
If they do, I need to watch this shit.
Yeah, me too. That's cool.
John up north says he's gonna buy a lathe in the morning, shoot a video called "Making a Table Leg Out of a Fence Picket."
He's gonna glue up some fence picking and turn it.
Dude, I thought about being a dick for the challenge and laminating a shit ton of fence pickets together, then turning them into something.
Oh, that's funny.
Very cool, Jeff.
So how was your guys' week?
Busy.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, my wife, I was out for a bit there. My wife says to me, she's like, I came outside to have a smoke, and the air compressor on the garage kicked in, and all of a sudden I got generator PTSD because I've been running a generator for 6 days. That was funny. Hey, where'd Ryan go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe he just went to like I don't know, a page, a website or something.
Maybe. Oh gosh. But
oh, he left.
he gone.
Yeah, he gone. Oh,
Oh,
he back.
maybe he's back. I don't know.
Maybe not.
And then there was 2. And then there was 1.
Well, he's hosting it, so it's obviously still going.
I'm back.
There you are.
Dude.
What was that?
Tower, call me later, brother. Messing up my shit.
You got a phone call?
Yeah, I got a phone call and it was on my iPad on my phone. I'm like, dude. I didn't mean that to be a dick, bro, but I'll call you after this. I was like, what the heck?
I'm cleaning my room.
Cleaning my room, Mom.
It's just I've got to actually stop and make some bat or boxes. I'll probably do that during the weekdays next week of the evening. But
Why don't you do a live on those?
I can. I don't care. I mean, I like the live. But man, like the bowls, people just like they order them, and then like the wine bottle thing I made, like the lantern
cool.
thing. One of
That was
those
cool.
sold right off the rip, and then like I've had to make 3 or 4 more of those, and cutting glass is a pain in the ass. And then like the chip bowls, and then like both the segmented bowls have already sold. And then I got people like, hey, I need this big ass salad bowl. And I was like, I don't know how much salad you're going to fit in 10 inches, homie.
So
One of those Japanese salads, bro.
Little
baby
seafood
ones.
salad.
Hell yeah.
So- you sure that Bauer lathe is big enough?
14 inches, I think, is plenty big enough. The Laguna or the Harvey that I looked at with like the 3 horsepower with the servo motor, it's got like a 24-inch.
God, that's so
Yeah.
much power, dude.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, that's like 220 volt.
yeah, I think it's like 220, but it's like $5,000.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
I can't.
surprised with Harvey.
No, I can't. I can't justify that. But I was dicking around on Facebook Marketplace, and like an hour away from here, there's a dude that's got like a 1948 Powermatic full size lathe that's got like the cabinet built into it, and it's like an
Ooh.
18-inch.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I also think it's 220, and that's old enough to where if like some shit would go wrong mechanically, I'd be back in the same boat that I'm in right now with the rigid.
Yeah, you're better off just to go new.
I say
If you're gonna use it
I
that
think it'd be
much.
best just to go new.
Huh. I'm just curious, based on price point, like how comparable some of the other Grizzly lathes would be that might have a bit of a bigger diameter.
Dude, I
Yeah.
realized that once you get above like 14 inches, you're paying $2,000.
No, Grizzly's got a 16-inch for $895.
Damn it! What do they got to do that to me?
No, but so
Yeah,
the
but that's not
downfall-
$895. That's probably $1,100 after shipping and handling and
Plus
everything.
freight and all that shit.
The freight
it's
is
a
crazy, dude.
and it's a 46-inch long.
I don't want that.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. There's a 24.5-inch. Wow,
There you go.
that's
How much
huge,
is
man.
that?
How much is that one, dude?
$4,000.
Whew.
Yeah, they're pricey.
I got a 22-inch for $3,000.
That's still pricey.
Yeah, I know.
What's up, John?
Oh, there's. I gotta stop. I don't know why I'm looking at wood lathes. I just freaking bought a wood
You just
lathe.
bought a wood lathe.
I do the same thing, dude. I do the same thing. After
know
I bought
why.
my, yeah, still look at all kinds of shit.
Yeah, Jeff is bringing up a good point on that. He said you can get an outfeed or an outboard table, like his Laguna. It's 12 on the inside and 16 once you rotate it out. I don't think that the Bauer has that option or anything like that. And if the smaller Grizzlies, like the 12-inch Grizzlies, had that, I would actually look at one of those. But I haven't seen anything other than like Laguna, Powermatic, Harvey, like the big lathe brands that actually have the outboard turning capacity. And I could just be completely overlooking it.
Learn
know
something
what?
new every day. I didn't even know that.
I think mine does because I can thread on the opposite side of the motor.
What about your
Tailstock?
yeah,
But
not your tailstock, your banjo, your tool rest.
what about the tool rest?
Can you swing it around to where you can work on it while it's on the outside?
A little bit. I don't know. I have to look it up. See,
Yep.
so the downfall about mine, the tool rest is not big enough. Like it's not wide enough. I'm gonna get another one for it.
Dude, when I found that one at the flea market, I was jacked because I found like a full 13-inch banjo.
Oh my God, Moyak, what the heck?
Get a Nova 1624 for less than 600. God.
How did you do that?
Really?
That guy Jeremy, the guy that I shared earlier, he has a Nova, and that thing's badass, man.
Wow. Less than $600
For a Nova. Ugh, damn, Ricker, that sounds horrible.
Wow. Yeah, Moyak's a good turner too.
Mm. So, some people need to go over to like the home posts or whatever on my YouTube channel and get in on this whole damn challenge.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that challenge was. Did you talk about that today?
Yeah, I even put it on the post up there for the community post or whatever. April 30th, the deadline at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
I set up parameters for like dimensions, all that stuff, materials you can use, all that crazy shit. And I just want as many people as I can to get into it. But you got to send like a short or like photos of you doing it. And once I get them all, Vineyard, it's on my homepage, man. Or my YouTube's homepage, I'm sorry. But I'm going to take everything and I'm going to edit into one video. And I probably won't even turn the monetization on because I don't want people thinking that I'm like trying to get rich off them or nothing like that. But I'm going to run the video, all that stuff like that, do the fade ins, fade outs. But as it's showcasing like either your photos or what you built, I want to have your channel's name, all that stuff like that. It'll get everybody on here a little bit of publicity and let everybody know who's actually turning and stuff.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
That is pretty cool.
I like that.
I'm reading your post right now. It never even popped up. Well, mind you, I didn't have internet. That's why.
I'll say you've been powerless, you fucking caveman.
Yeah.
You fucking caveman.
Barbecue season started early though. The first morning, I had to take 45 minutes to boil water on the barbecue so I could have coffee. It was horse shit. Okay, so I see your rules here. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
that's
I figured
pretty straightforward.
I'd keep them within those parameters. That way people could turn no matter what they are. Somebody made the comment of, hey, can I turn on my drill press? I don't care.
Well, you did you say lathe? Nope.
I actually put it in there. You can turn on a drill press, a spring pole, whatever the hell you want to.
Or a lawnmower.
In my case, I had to do that.
That would be an interesting one to see.
You guys think I'm shitting.
That's like a Ginger Billy thing there.
Oh, Ginger Billy my ass. Let me pop the side off the old raggedy hoe here. All right, can you all see that? All right, first off, the hinges up here are fucking non-existent.
Yep.
Dude, it's a Harbor
that's identical to the one I had.
A lawnmower pulley. So, yeah, I'm not playing when I say the death trap is like hodgepodge together and all that nonsense.
Yeah, maybe even for safety reasons, you do new lathe. I mean, that's pretty good justification right there.
Living life on the edge, right?
He's doing pretty damn good with a death trap right there, man.
Yeah, I know.
My boy's turning some magical shit with that death trap.
I would just like to see what I could do if I had a properly working lathe to where I could do all the cool shit that I see everybody else do.
I'll start calling you Merlin once you get your new shit.
I see those dudes run like Forstner bits off their tailstock in there to hollow shit out, and I was like, God, I bet you that saves a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
Here I am fucking gouging like I'm a lion tamer.
Actually, that's one thing I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna look for a drill chuck.
Harbor Freight sells them with the taper.
Oh, nice, perfect. Go for it.
It's make sure you find out if your tailstock's a Morse taper number 1 or number 2. Where yours is like a bigger commercial brand, yours is probably a Morse taper number 2.
Well, we don't have Harbor Freight up here, anyways, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot fucking Canucks.
But where I bought my lathe, they have a drill truck specifically for this one. So,
Dude, I've eyeballed my tailstock, and if it didn't wobble so bad, I was about 100% sure that I could take one of the carbide drill bits I got and bore mine out to make a number 2 taper fit. But it would be pointless because I showed it in my live today. You can grab my tailstock and wobble it like this side to side if it's not locked in place.
yeah, you need a lathe.
I'll get one then. I'm just not going to spring and get one until it comes from like funds from the shop or the tools that I'm selling or anything like that. We're getting ready to go on a cruise this June, and I'm not going to take money away from that to throw it on that. But if like I sell my CNC and I make some cash, I'll go pick up the lathe.
We'll set you up a GoFundMe for a lathe.
I'm not going to do that. See, it'll come when it comes, man.
They got that Canadian Tire shit, same damn thing. Yeah, Mike, Canadian Tire crap, you don't buy tools from there. Screwdrivers are good. Everything else there is garbage.
Yeah, don't you guys have like Princess Tools or some shit?
Oh yeah, Princess Auto, man. It's the only place where you can go and you buy a 13 millimeter wrench that's actually 12 millimeter.
False advertisement, huh?
But you buy it for like $3.
John, my CNC is like not a big crazy one. It's just a VEVOR, like the 4040C. It's like 15.5 by 15.5 and like a 3-inch clearance on the Z-axis. And I got all the bits with it and everything like that. I'm just putting like $300 on it, man. That and the enclosure that it goes in.
Canadian Tire it's not a secondhand store. It's like an expensive store. It's like a department store with an automotive section almost. But they're one of those brands that they go and they bring these other brands in-house and sell them and then eventually just buy them out. And then they become Canadian Tire brands.
By God.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheap shit. This Canadian Tire place, they have a brand called Mastercraft. And they used to be freaking amazing. Lifetime warranty on everything. And then they started cheaping out. Like sold out to China or something.
Fucking China.
China. Also Canadian Sears. Ish. They actually sell furniture, but you don't ever buy it. That's just a bad idea.
Canadian Sears.
Hey man, back in the day, Sears was awesome when like Craftsman was out back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. When Sears Canada brought them out, they were awesome tools.
My grandpa used to go to Sears a lot for tools.
Yep. I have absolutely nothing against not new Craftsman stuff, like Lowe's bought out Craftsman. Right? So they still sell Craftsman now. It's just at Lowe's and Lowe's and Rona, I think are the two. Same company.
Lowe's and Rona?
Yeah. But they own Craftsman now. I wouldn't buy their stuff now.
I can't tell if that's my kid yelling or the neighbor's kids. Be right back.
Oh, Jeff, I hear you 100%. Sears, when I was a kid, like at Christmas time would come around and they had the Sears wish book. I don't know if you guys ever had that, but like you go in there, it's like everything under $5, everything under 10, pictures with everything, and like, yeah, it was crazy. My mother used to collect the cover pages of those Sears Craftsman things. Ricker.
What is he talking about?
He's talking about Mike.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that is.
Come on, Ricker.
What I missed, Ricker?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, I'll find that fucker. My boobs are huge, Ricker. So is my nutsack. If you want to gargle that, basement dwelling fucking box troll.
Oh, there we go.
I'm a husky fuck, boy. Can't help but use a stunt double for fucking Smeagol.
What do you call him? A basement dwelling box troll?
Yeah.
Where do you come up with this shit?
I don't know.
What's up, Jack?
Dog face gremlin.
We're doing the same shit we do every Saturday, just bunch of bullshit. Fucking Jack. Woo, damn. You're crazy, John.
Oh man.
You can always have fun with John.
I gotta glue up some wood to turn. I'm gonna go through my scrap bin and I'm gonna glue all my little shit together.
That's a hand grenade, sir.
Yeah, I know. But I'm so curious. Like I have so many hardwoods sitting in my scrap pile.
Colon.
Just imagine. No, Jeff, the beer's coming. It's chilling right now.
No, I will not be drinking beers.
Nope. Me neither. I'm drinking coffee.
Agua.
It's beer 30.
What's up, Hutch?
What's up, Hutch?
Hey.
I could only imagine what it's like working with you in real life, John.
Well, we know it's not within 500 feet of a school zone.
Shots fired.
Oh, shit. Damn boy came with the heat. God damn.
I'm fucking with you, Ricker. I love you, bub.
Can you turn a bunch of scraps glued together? I don't know. We're gonna.
Yes, you can turn a bunch of scraps glued together. Just gotta be real careful how you glue them.
Yeah. I've done that before many years ago. I've used the lathe quite a bit. It's just a matter of getting my head back into it. That's all.
You don't want to put your head into the lathe.
Well, I don't mean literally.
I'll watch.
That's just not smart.
Jeff is right. Once again, Jeff is right.
Grains of the wood.
Yes, be careful how you step the grains of the wood.
I foresee a layoff coming soon since no one can afford to.
For a lawnmower.
That's an expensive lawnmower.
Yeah.
Big ass lawnmower.
You better be riding on that lawnmower. Seriously, dude.
I'm so excited. I got a riding mower coming to my place this year. It's got a cup holder and everything to put a beer in, and I'm so excited.
You got like a bourbon moth lawnmower, huh?
Yeah,
$7,000. I can buy a lot of fucking goats. That's all I'm saying.
Are you talking about when he built the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, over top of his lawnmower. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are selling their place in Nova Scotia, so they're like, "You want a riding mower? Hell yeah! I don't want to use a push mower anymore."
Hell yeah.
Nova Scotia. Always wanted to go there.
Oh, it's beautiful there, man. Go to where you have to go is it's in New Brunswick to a place called Shediac. So Shediac is the warmest saltwater beach in the world.
Oh.
Right? And it's the one where when the tide goes out, you just step on top of the jellyfish that are embedded in the sand.
Dude, I thought you said shitty sack. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Shediac.
Yeah, I get that now. I had to look at you for a second and wait for the second time you said it, but you told me I need to go to Shitty Sack, and I was like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, if it was called Shitty Sack, I wouldn't go there either.
Like, I'd get a postcard from there and send it to people. Hello from Shitty Sack.
What do you mow in Canada? No, Jeff,
Hey,
we get grass. We get grass like 4 months a year.
And you're gonna have a big ass mower that you're gonna.
I'm gonna be done.
Like, all right, put it up, boys.
And let this
Dude,
shit
right
grow,
now-
man.
Right now, it takes me almost 2 hours to cut my grass with a push mower, and then the weed eater on top of that. So, like riding mower is like 20 minutes done. And I'm gonna teach my kids so they can start cutting grass.
By goats.
No, because if I suggest that to my wife, she'll be like, "Hell yeah, jump right in like 2 feet."
Yeah.
And
Just
I don't
buy
want
the
goats.
goats.
Yeah, no, I'm good. She also wants
You ever seen a goat bite or headbutt somebody?
No.
If you had like
I've seen
20
them
or 30
headbutt each other.
kids, it's amazing.
They are pretty funny, man. Like they fight each other, and then they're friends, and then they fight each other. It's crazy.
Is it better than midgets?
Yeah, they like beat the
Okay.
fuck out of each other, and then they're like friends 5 minutes later, and then they eat grass, and then they beat the fuck out of each other. It's like their daily routine. They just beat each other's ass and just hang out all day.
Like drunk Samoans. Yeah, goats will eat anything, dude. I seen a goat eat a license plate once.
Yeah, no. So this year I'm also putting in. So we normally put up a pool in the summer, but I'm putting in
All 3
a
days
garden.
of it.
What?
All 3 days of it.
No, it's actually 2 months.
Oh,
And we usually hit like 45, like 40 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius. Like we get pretty hot. But I'm not putting a pool out this year. Instead, I'm putting a garden that's like 24 by 14 feet. Because fuck this shit of spending ridiculous amounts of money at a grocery store on vegetables. We're gonna grow it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Farmer Ardito.
I want to have like big stalks of corn.
Farm
and
Dito.
everything.
Farmdito.
Yeah.
Farm Dito.
When my wife, she wants it all in cedar boxes. So I'll probably do a video when I'm building the cedar boxes outdoors, and then she's doing all the gardening. So I guess it's got to look pretty. Farm Dito. Oh, that's funny.
Just get a hot tub, he said.
Dude, I would love a hot tub. My wife won't do it.
I wish I had a hot tub too.
Yeah. Yep. That's perfect. You'd like just hop in your Speedo, get in the tub, done.
God damn, dude.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not. That came out way too quick.
No, it's not a Speedo. It's pink flamingo shorts.
I could deal with that. Just you with your nuts all bunched up like a conch shell bothers me.
Yeah. Speedo with Ardito. You imagine somebody doing like they film a woodworking YouTube video, but in a Speedo.
Have you seen that Deslin Builds Everything?
No.
Huh.
There's a dude, he makes all kinds of cool stuff. His name's Deslin Builds Everything. That's his YouTube channel.
Okay.
And like in his videos, it'll like just random like screenshots of him and like fucking sequence booty shorts with a welder helmet on, and then back in like regular clothes. And like the first couple times I've seen it, I was like, the fuck?
That's funny.
He's always like posed real weird, like ass all up in the air in these boy shorts, like welding something, and it's just like, and then it's just back to him in his normal work clothes. Later, Jeff. Thanks for coming by, man.
Later, Jeff. Damn, Jeff, you gotta leave. That sucks, man.
I'm trying to find this channel now. What was it called?
Deslin Builds Everything.
I'm gonna check that out right now.
DEZLEN.
DESLIN, yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, it's just like off the wall, dude.
Everything?
I'm pretty sure.
Here you are, pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
LIN. Okay.
And I feel really weird watching it because like, he builds cool stuff. But you're also randomly going to be exposed to him in like boy shorts.
That's just funny. Oh, it's weird. I'll look it up afterwards. I can't find it. I'll look it up after.
I can't find it either.
No.
Maybe I'm spelling his name wrong.
Hold on.
Did you subscribe, Mike?
I think so.
So you like the booty shorts?
Not really, but
That's funny.
oh, that's not it. That guy's fucking doing Legos.
Bad drag. Oh, Pretty Boy G string. Oh. No thanks. Oh.
Damn it now. Subscriptions.
He said Bert Kreischer. Yes, Bert Kreischer does do comedy with no shirt on.
That guy's funnier than hell.
Is it
Hell yeah.
Desi Builds Everything? Desi? DESI?
I don't know. Maybe I'm going through my stuff trying to find it now.
Going in a rabbit hole. What's up, Frank Green?
I'll put a rabbit in your hole.
I bet you would.
Two in
rabbit
yours.
hole. A rabbit.
Yeah, I'll look after. I know. Really, John? Rabbit won't fit in the paper towel roll.
Yeah, you gotta use a gerbil for that.
No. Damn you, Richard Gere. Damn you, Richard Gere, letting that gerbil go up your ass.
So nasty.
Dude, we had our local newscaster, Tony Cavalier. He had to go to the hospital because he lost a gerbil in his ass. He's the weatherman.
How do you? No, I no. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Has anyone in here figured out dust collection for a lathe?
Yeah, on my table that I'm going to build, I'm going to
Damn
put
it.
like a little trap door on the back of it and then run a hose up through the back of it with like a box square shaped funnel on
Okay.
like an arm to set it right behind it. You're
Jeff
still
was
gonna get
talking
shading
about
through it.
this. Jeff was talking about this. He like took bits and pieces from ones he's seen and made this like crazy one, and it works really good.
Really, eh? Because the only challenge would be obviously
And he
like
left,
catching
damn
the
it.
wood chips in the front.
Damn you,
sent
Jeff!
me-
Come back.
He sent me a video of it. I can send you a video.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, send a video.
Hell
And then you can
yeah.
ask him about like all the important parts and specs of it and stuff.
He showed me like he showed me like a video on his phone of his shop, and I kind of saw it, but it wasn't like a full on like video of what it looks like. He was describing it to me though. I was like, damn, that sounds cool. Jeff's like
Yeah.
a damn wizard, man.
That's cool. That's one thing I got to figure out, but I got to make it work with a vacuum.
Jeff
Like with
has
a
a
shop,
nice
yeah.
shop too.
Mhm.
Man, his shop is nice.
Whenever Ardito first sent me the picture of his lathe with his generator in the background, I was like, man, OC Dizzle was getting ready to ride the lightning on this one. Like, I didn't know that you'd actually lathe before. I was like, this is his first attempt at it, and he is going to get fucking saw chippings and sawdust everywhere. This is going to be great. I just wish I could be there and watch him like freebase and Percocets, just trying to get his head back.
Yeah, no, dude. When I did this, I thought I was gonna die. I'll be real with you. I thought I was gonna die doing this, Pearl.
He's like, oh god, the whole time.
Oh, I got nailed with a couple of chips. I did.
Hey, did you have to take a smoke break?
No.
No.
No, and plus, no, and I had my son was in here watching me too. He's like, he's like, oh, I want to see you turn this bowl, but he was hiding like 10 feet off to the side, in behind my dust collector, and he still
He's
got
like
hit with a
this.
chip of wood.
Damn, he did. Oh my god.
Yeah, he wants to do it, but he's terrified of it.
Oh god. The log bowls are fun, man, because every once in a while you get like a crack in there that you can't see, like a just in the grain of the wood or whatever, and you're turning them lengthwise. Like your centers are perpendicular to the length of it, so it yeets a piece off every once in a while, and you hear it smack the wall behind you, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yep. When I was doing this one, I had to stop gouging it out because the inside started splitting real good. So I didn't go much deeper than that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I think. Glue some pieces together tonight so that way they're good to go.
I gotta glue mine, dude.
I've got resin. I've got some segmented stuff glued up for tomorrow. I got just a couple wood blanks, but I've got some real nice maple 2x2
Nice.
that I'm going to try something a little different with tomorrow. Just a wee
Nice.
bit different, you know.
Just a wee bit. That'd be cool.
I gotta glue up.
What
tomorrow.
type of wood you guys think this is? Looks like a white oak.
Possibly. Let me see the end of it. Come closer. Step closer to the glass, Clarice. That's oak.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I've got that bowling alley lane. It's all white oak.
Nice.
Maybe I'll glue some of that stuff. Sorry, Ran, what were you saying, buddy? I cut you off.
Oh, I was just gonna say I gotta do a glue up tonight too.
Yeah.
I have some 8-quarter maple That's what I turned this spindle out of, and it seems to be pretty nice. So how much of that should I, how thick should I go on my glue up with that?
What are you wanting to make?
I want to make a bowl.
How
Bad
big
Dragon
is
said,
your...
dress her
So-
up like an altar boy.
So it's, hold on. So as is, the 8/4, like width-wise, is 8 inches.
Okay. 8
So,
quarter, that's 2 inches. I would... How wide is it you say width was?
8 inches, and then it's
Don't touch your-
8/4 maple.
Don't cut your blanks any longer than 8 inches. You don't want to go wider than you are, or you don't want to
You
go
don't want-
longer than you are
longer.
wide.
Yeah,
So
and
basically, stay
then-
within 8 inches.
I'd
Okay.
cut it exactly 8 inches,
Okay.
where you don't get off centered. And then come in with your miter saw and cut like 45-degree dog ears on the corner of each one of those.
trim it
Take the
round.
excess weight off. A little bit
Okay.
easier to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And I should be good, like stacking, like maybe three-way, maybe.
That's going to be 6
6
It's going to be a 6-inch deep bowl.
Or should I go just 2, just for
You
my
can
first
do
bowl?
6. Just be careful. Especially with, do you have a hollowing tool or like a gooseneck tool or anything like that?
No. This is what I have. I'll show you.
No, camera's not this way. Oh my God. Gentlemen, fucking pork chops and a beer. I'll do
So
that
here.
thing.
That's what I have.
I'm on your shit list. I'm sorry.
These are what I have. Mike told me to get these just to start.
Oh, and potatoes and gravy too.
Damn right. I'm a thick boy, so I get these titties, Ricker. All right, let me see here. Okay, you got your round, you got your diamond parting tool, whatever, and your flat. You can do 6 inch with that. You just gotta be real careful. Slide your tailstock all the way away from it. Once you get, do a mortise. Don't do a tenon on this one, all right? Like cut the inset so you can put your bowl around it, open it up. You get a little bit more of a holding force that way, and you don't run the risk of snapping your tenon off.
Okay.
So once you get it shaped out to where you want it, bring your banjo around just maybe like 4 millimeters off the front of where your hole for your bowl is going to be. Start carving that out. Do a straight in hole first. That way all your weight's evenly distributed on the sides of it. That'll eliminate all the wobble. And then this is where it gets sketchy, bro. You're going to angle your banjo inside that bowl a little bit. Like half your banjo will probably be inside your bowl. And you're going to have to come across it a little bit, and you're going to have to scour that wall with that round, and that'll give you the rounded hollow form inside.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
If it was me and it was my first bowl, knowing what I know now, I would just do 2.
Okay, I was going to say 2 would be safe.
4, I mean, this is only like a 2.5 inch bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 6 inch bowl is deep as shit, bro.
Yeah.
4
Like
inches,
most salad
4
bowls
inches
are only
pretty good.
like 8 inches.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys helping me out.
Even the burl I did, this is
This
is 3.5 inch.
Yeah, that looks a lot bigger than like.
Yeah, she's only 3.5 inches deep and 5 inches around. This one's pretty tiny.
Nice. So what else could I add to my repertoire, like as time goes, to like, you know, hand tool wise, and what's the thing you were saying about for spindles, like a profile or something like that?
Cloner?
A cloner. So if I type that in, like you just put cloner, like lathe cloner or something like that?
I think they call it
Isn't
like
it
a duplicator.
Yeah, I was gonna say duplicator. That mounts to the lathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think each lathe has a proprietary one.
Okay.
I know that there was a Delta at the local marketplace for like $50.
Nice. Anything else you could think of? Let me know. We message every day, so
Yeah, like right off the rip, the carbide tools you got, they're good stuff.
yeah,
When they start
that's
getting
from
dull,
Michael
just
Wilson.
rotate them.
Yeah,
Just rotate them, dude. And then I would look into a gooseneck.
That's what I'm looking into.
And
man,
if you're
I'll
gonna
look
do
that
bold,
shit up right now.
I was like
if you're gonna do
$80 on
bold,
Amazon for one.
VEVOR's got them cheap as shit, homie.
Oh, yeah?
Really? Yeah.
VEVOR's
All
the
right,
one I
maybe I'll.
use.
Yeah, and it's
I got
decent.
VEVOR tools, and I changed out the carbides.
Yeah, that's true because the tool is the tool. It's the carbide blade that does all the work, right?
Yep.
Maybe I'll check out VEVOR then because like I don't need a crazy expensive one.
What's up, Frank Green? Later, man.
Later, Frank.
My God, they're $93 for a set of 4 carbide ones, including the gooseneck.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Mm-hmm. Chase just bought a set.
Nice.
He loves them.
That's cool. Yeah, I gotta go actually go through and sharpen my tools again because that freaking burl killed them.
Oh, yeah.
And like the polisher, like look at the shine on that blade. This one I ran through. Like she's freaking beautiful. And these are these are early 1980s marples.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what these ones are. So I've got a set of 8 of them.
Yeah, I found
So-
this one.
Okay. Yep. Same
Yeah.
one I got, bro.
That's the one I was looking at.
That's nice. 44 bucks.
That's on Amazon, right?
Yes, sir. It's a let me see.
Damn, I love pork chops.
A siege tool,
My wife's a damn good cook. That's all I'm saying.
swan neck hollower, carbide tip, wood turning. Yeah.
One thing I would recommend, where it's got that curve in it, and it comes to the straight place, where the straight part of the gouge, make sure that straight part is wide. Make sure it's not narrow like the gooseneck itself.
Hey, what do you guys think about ones like this?
I looked at a set of those. I wanted to try a set of those.
They're $90 for the whole set, but it comes with 4 of them, right? It's the gooseneck and the others. I'm nervous about it because the handles, they look really small, and honestly, it's what is it, Define? Isn't that the same brand of Chuck you got?
Define. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Define. Yeah, it's the same company.
Yep, that's what I was looking at when I looked at those. They make good stuff, dude.
Yeah, because they're $90 for 4 of those things, versus like just to get a hollowing tool is like $60. For an extra $30, you get 3 more tools.
Yep.
Yeah, VEVOR doesn't have the swan neck one, or at least I can't see it.
How does
is saying don't buy that.
Don't buy it?
That's what my op's saying.
Why not? Why not, Rich?
Oh, and my wife's in here. What's she saying? Oh, I look distracted. Don't worry, babe, it's still there. Yeah, I know, I found it.
There's some crazy comments.
What the hell?
I'm kind of confused on those comments. The last like 4.
Which?
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
Me. I don't know what's going on. Ricker says my fiance is a good cook, so am I, but I've been losing weight.
I got
He says
pork chops, boy.
the handles. He says the handles, etc., are not stable. It's a problematic and will not be worth your money. Just saying. So what would be worth the money then, Rich? If you don't mind sharing with us.
Yeah, I'm thinking just go.
That's the
like
one.
the same one you pulled up.
That's the same one. It was like $44. It's got a good rating.
Yeah, mine. This one here is 50.
I like wood tools,
52
man.
still. Yeah, I like the wood handles. Like it gives you something solid to grip. Right. That's why I
If
didn't
it
get
breaks,
those
I can
other
replace it.
smaller
You know what I
ones.
mean?
Yeah,
If it
that's
breaks,
true.
I can make a new one.
You just spin
Makes
a new
sense.
handle. Yep.
That's it. Literally, I'll make a new one on the tool that it broke on.
Yeah. Make new handles. You have a lathe. Yep.
Best comment of the day.
Yep.
You have a lathe.
Yeah, I am definitely going to try to go over to Harbor Freight tomorrow and
Buy a lathe.
Very nice, Ron.
I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I'm probably not going to buy it tomorrow, but
Check that out, Dave.
I'm going to give it
Yeah,
some window
thanks,
love. I know that.
Oh,
Hey, so Harbor Freight, are they, I know they're a chain, but are they like individually owned franchises?
I don't think so.
No, they're not. I was gonna say go in there and tell them about your YouTube channel and you want to see if they'd want to give you the lathe in exchange for a video or two.
Dude, the guys at our local Harbor Freight know me by name. They know the channel. Like I walk in, they're like, whack a check, you know, all that bullshit.
Okay, never mind.
hey, John.
Oh.
So what tools should I look out for then, Moyak?
And when you're done with his
Yeah,
question, Moyak, I got a couple.
Traditional are best, but carbides are cool. So Moyak, I kind of agree. Like I haven't tried the carbide ones to be honest with you, but the traditional ones, I freaking love them. I always have. Yeah, they work amazing. You gotta keep them sharp. I know you can do it good with stones, but honestly, after putting the wheel in and the compound, I can literally be chipping away at the lathe, walk over to the bench grinder, sharpen it up, go right back to the lathe. Right? Like it's just that easy to do.
That's how Jeff's is set up. It's right behind his lathe, like literally, like he could turn around and start there.
Oh, 100%. My lathe is here, and then the grinder is right beside it. It's so.
I don't
easy.
even have a grinder in my shop. I still sharpen my gouges on the stones.
That's fair. You can do that too.
Moyak, where can I find a decent texturing tool and a chatter tool without like breaking the bank, bro?
We got a lot of people that can help you out, Ron.
Yeah, I got a few more minutes, guys, and then I gotta head out, go pick up my my daughter from work.
Don't lie, you're gonna be right back, just like last time.
Actually, so maybe I'll do that, and I'll grab a beer. Because now Mike's
I knew it.
And now I feel like a beer, and I haven't had a beer all week. Oh yeah,
I'm about to go get a beer too.
Is that the root beer stuff?
No, it's a new one.
It's Kentucky Vanilla Bourbon Ale, or vanilla bourbon. Actually, pretty cool. The local brewery down in Kentucky, it's called Kentucky Bourbon Ale. They take the beer and they set it in whiskey barrels or whatever. It's got pretty good flavor to it.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I'm looking for a chatter tool or a texturing tool.
I'll go get a beer.
Oh, she's here. My daughter's messaging me. She's like, "Are you sitting at my work? Somebody's here in your Bronco." Huh. Nope.
That's not my Bronco.
Nope.
Don't
Oh.
OJ this.
Yeah. It was pretty sweet to have it. I love that little freaking Bronco. That thing is so fast. And I got the off-road package in it. And I didn't even have to buy it. Anyway.
Cheers, blokes.
I didn't even have to buy it.
No, my work bought it. They told me, like, go pick out whatever car you want. I was like, okay, cool.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever
Denali.
Oh, I got a new company vehicle a little while back. They told me just go pick out whatever one I want.
Damn, that's awesome.
I picked out a 24 Bronco with the off-road package. So it's called a Bronco Badlands.
My hood rat ass be rolling up in like a 2024 Denali. Be like, "What's up, fuckers?"
The vehicle that it replaced was a Denali.
Oh my god!
It was a 2015.
I used to have one of the 2000 model bubble body. What's up, kid?
Hey.
Hello.
You hang out at Daddy's shop?
She loves it in here.
Man, I'm glad she looks like her mom.
Me too.
Hi.
Plywood, it's a Bronco Sport, not the other Bronco. They wouldn't go for that one. I tried. That thing was like 90 grand, whereas this one was like 55. So I got the Bronco Sport, but
Nice.
Moyox Sorby makes like really cool. I've been looking at the Sorby tools.
Yeah,
they're pricey.
They're pricey, bro.
Good. Yeah.
Have you heard of a place called Simply Woodwork? I got a dude that I've been watching for a while. He's actually another up and coming YouTuber. I thought he was like big time, and it's like Madeira Makes or something like that.
Yeah.
Hispanic dude. All he does is straight turning. Just seems like he's a really nice guy. I'd love to get him on here and like talk to him.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. You should throw out an invite.
Yeah,
I will.
An invite and let's do a pick your
That'd be
brain
awesome,
night.
dude. Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool, dude.
The guy's only got like 4,500 subs. Like straight up low key, just like us.
Yeah. That'd be awesome, dude.
But man, his turning videos are
no.
awesome. And
Nice.
I messaged him the other day. I commented on one of his things, like, man, I've been a fan forever, yada yada. I thought your sub list was bigger than this. It's awesome that you're up and coming too. And it was like within minutes, bam, he messaged me back, all this stuff like that. He subscribed to the channel and all that.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
get a hold of him to see if he wants to come on.
I'll try to see if I can get a hold of him
dude.
to come in. I think he's out in like your neck of the woods, Ryan.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's out in Cali, like up by you.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
dude,
I want to find his channel.
Down to earth. It's like Madeira Made. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. That way we can put a link to it.
Nice.
My channel.
Guys, I'm gonna hop out of here, okay? Because I gotta go pick up my daughter. I'll see if I can make it back.
You're gonna make it back. Just watch. I'm gonna take Riley inside real quick.
Madeira Design.
What is it?
Madeira. Hold on. Madira. I'm gonna copy it and paste it. Hold on for a minute.
MAD. All right.
Damn you, Billy.
Got him.
Like this guy, he makes some straight up cool stuff. Like if you copy link address, don't
Turning
argue
a
with
wood
me.
cup. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like he not only does he do it, but he breaks it down without making you feel like you're a roundhead.
Nice.
And like some of the stuff he'll just straight up tell you, like, this is my first attempt doing this. I'm going to learn this. And I guess we're going to learn it together.
Sweet.
Yeah, like he's had a couple fails and he keeps them on there, like all that cool stuff, man.
That's cool.
All
right, I got to hop out. I'll try to be back.
Yeah. There you go. I shared his link.
Nice. I got it.
Oh, I found him. Yeah.
I just subscribed so I can watch the videos.
He's either in Cali or in Texas or something like that.
Hope to see you guys in a bit.
You will.
Heck yeah. Oh, he's got some cool stuff. Yeah, he's definitely a turner, huh?
Yeah. I think that's solely what he does. He might build some other smaller stuff, but he is actually a very good wood turner.
That'd be awesome to have him on.
My wife's sitting there on the back porch. Looking at me as I'm drinking my beer.
She's watching you?
No, I'm watching her. Like a damn stuffy. Like a lion in the tall grass getting ready to jump on that ass.
Hell yeah. Like a lion in the tall grass.
What up? Talking to people? I'm eating food, yes. Big mountain of food because I'm a chubby butt. I'm a hog body. 5-year-old was screaming at me from the back porch. Ron, I just posted in general message me, brother. I got you. Cool. Yeah. So, Mayak, I'm assuming that Sorby's probably the one to go with.
Sorby? Did they sell? Are they on Amazon too?
Yeah, they're on there. But man, you got to chop off a left nut. They're expensive for dudes that just get into it like me. What's up, Conrad?
SORBY?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh my god. You about to,
6 of those cost more than the lathe I'm looking at.
Yeah, eight piece is like $400. Hot damn. Ooh shit.
My plan is I'm gonna try to get to Harbor Freight tomorrow just so I can at least pick up my damn sandpaper so I can finish my turning. And like I said, lay hands on that lathe, just see how solid it is, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to get a new lathe in the shop. I'm afraid I'm going to melt the motor on this one because I can only run it on that high speed. Oh, the new Bauer bandsaw? Yeah, it's a badass, Conrad.
Oh, I saw it. It was in store. I was like, wow, this is nice.
That's the one I was telling my boy to tell his mom we needed in the last video, and he was like, okay.
That's what I told Jessica.
I was like, tell mom we need this, bro. And he's like, no. And I was like, tell your mom. He's like, mom, we need this. But I most definitely got to get a new lathe up in here. If it's not this week, hopefully it'll be next week, whenever right after the show. But I'm eyeballing that Bauer awful hard.
Heck yeah, it's nice, dude. Just watch when you go into the store, you're like, and be like, oh man, this is nice.
Who the hell keeps calling me at like 8 o'clock at night?
Somebody kept calling me too. It's weird. Sorry, my screen is and
Trying to find. Oh, he's talking to a different mic. Let the kid. I'm trying to find it, Mike. Let the kid find it, and then I will find you.
You getting storms there in
Getting more
Tennessee,
storms in
house?
Tennessee. I hate that, man. They got wicked nasty up here.
Really?
Yeah, we had a tornado touchdown by my daughter's campus by her dorm room. And then I looked out the window at like 4 o'clock in the morning up here, dude, and the rain was moving so fast because the wind was pushing it sideways that like 6 inches out my window was just gray. You
Wow.
couldn't see nothing but water and debris, and I was like, we're gonna fucking die. Well, it doesn't help that like the night before, me and my wife watched that Netflix documentary, the aftermath thing about the big tornado in Joplin, Missouri, or whatever. How it was like horrible, and then that shit hit.
I knew Ardito couldn't stay away.
I know you'd be back.
I knew you couldn't stay away, David.
The cat, you're like a dirty butt with a needle fix.
You driving and living.
Driving and living. Ron Delansky, we weren't blowing you off, dude. I know that Ryan. Oh my god! I know that Ryan and Timber are both good about it, but give me a call back, or not give me a call back, but give me a message. I'm not like great on anything like that, but if there's anything I can help you with about getting your channel off the ground, dude, I'd be more than happy to. Damn, it took a lot of words just to say that little bit.
Words are hard sometimes.
I draw pictures, bro.
Eric Curtis said that once.
Like the math teacher at my school was trying to explain math problems and shit, and I was, oh god, it's my cock. Dude, my cock's wrinkly. So is my sack.
He said, Dave said, same here.
It's because you're old and yours is cold, David.
Hey, what's up, guys? You hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I figured since we're elaborating on lathe tools, I figured it'd be nice to have you on to kind of clarify in person.
You know, I like both carbide and traditional tools. You know, my skew is my bread and butter. I love my skew, and I got two of them. I got the flat one and the beveled one. Like when I do pins and stuff like that. The bowl, I have a Thompson bowl gouge, and I just work everything out that way. But you know, at the end of the day, you can do all of that with a carbide tool. I mean, literally, the round thing. You know, once you use the flat, you can kind of get it, you know, flattened out, and then you can hit it with a round. I mean, you could do it all day. Depending on, you know, if you want to do like a holoform or something like that, like some of the tools you guys showed, the holoform thing. I don't have a holoform. I don't do holoforms, but those are really cool too. So it's just, hey man, poison. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you just got to know how to control the tool and not blow it the fuck up. You know.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Like I said, if I'm running resins, it's 100% a carbide tool. And then on my woods, depending on the density of the wood and the type of wood, I can alternate between them. I've got the old school gouges, and I love those.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you did an epoxy thing. You know, epoxies, it's a very different animal when you do epoxy. I've done some epoxy stuff. I usually do deep pour things. If I'm doing like other stuff, I usually use oh my god, I can't even talk. usually
drinky.
like aluminite. Aluminite is just freaking wonderful because it's not so hard and brittle.
So is that a type of epoxy? Is that what you're saying, or what is that?
Oh yeah. Aluminite is a type of epoxy. It is it's softer, meaning that if you go to like your Woodcraft or whatever and you buy a pen blank and it's made out of acrylic, it's very hard. A lot of your epoxies, once they cure, they're very hard. Whereas aluminite, it cures, but it's a little bit softer. It still has the great properties of it, but it's a little bit softer, so it doesn't blow out as much, if that makes
It's not
sense.
as brittle.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I was talking about in the live earlier, like right around here, I kept getting like this crazy like blowout, and that's what I was telling you earlier. When that shit hits you, dude, it feels like a hand grenade blew up. And like, there's nothing you can do. It could just be like too many bubbles in the area if you don't have like a vacuum pot or something like that. And it'll cause stuff like that, and your gal just grab it and you'll yank it out. The stuff he's talking about, aluminite, I've seen it. I've never got to use it. I've always wanted to. When he's saying it's softer, it's not like your blank's flexible or anything like that. It's just it's not as brittle.
No, exactly. It's not. You got to understand what epoxy. Your different grades, because there's so many different grades of what it's used for. There's your countertop epoxy, like Stone Coat. Stone Coat's great. For like deep pours. I've used product for deep pours. There's Weissbond and all these other guys that are great. Total Boat for deep pour stuff when you're talking tabletop things. Now the difference is you're not spinning that epoxy that cures so hard at between 3,600 to 700 RPMs. You're talking a tabletop, and then you put your router sled on or whatever, and it kind of skim coats it to get it flat. That's a whole different process. Whereas aluminite is more what we like to call buttery. It's when you have aluminite, skim it on there with like a skew or even a carbide. The shavings off just so much, and you'll feel it in your hands. It's so much softer, but it's still hard. Oh God, I just opened that up for Mike.
You're safe, man. We're talking lathe business right now. I'm listening.
Yeah, but and at the same time, it sands smooth, everything else like that. When I do my pins and stuff, because that's kind of like one of my bread and butter things. Quite honestly, I need to start making videos. There's a billion pin videos out there, but I'd like to do it on aluminite just to kind of show the difference between that and an acrylic. And acrylic is just so hard. If you get a blowout, man, you're fucked. Aluminite, it can catch, but it's not as bad, if that makes sense. And it's a really cool product. And for you, Mike, like with your bowl, the aluminite, would be a good product to check out. All I got to say.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys were. I think you were just talking about it a few minutes ago, but Josh uses these a lot in his videos. He has like a pot, and because he uses a lot of epoxy. So what is that, and what is the use for that for a lathe? Just so I know, and maybe people watching will know too.
It's a vacuum pot.
It sounds like a pressure pot, which is what I have. When you stack things up in a bucket or whatever, something that is not and you can even do it with pin blanks. The pressure pot is it puts air pressure in there that pulls the bubbles and everything else out of it. Okay. And that way there you don't have the bubble, because even though your wood is completely quote dry, it still has some moisture in there. And if you're using wood with an epoxy or aluminite or whatever, what it does is it puts static pressure on it that it pulls the bubbles up and it gets rid of them. So you don't, catch a air bubble in the middle of your thing, which ruin the product. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's called a pressure pot, and you can get them. Literally, you can go. The one I have is from Harbor Freight, and I got some of the other, the fittings and stuff like that, and it didn't cost me as much as like getting one from like California Pressure Pots or whoever. That's way more expensive, and it puts a static pressure on there right around 50-60 psi that just brings it up. And then there's another type that it's like a, now I haven't messed with it, I'm gonna be honest with you, so I'm talking out of my lane. It's like a glass top thing that does the same thing. I forgot what the hell they call it, but that I believe that's what he's using.
That's the vacuum. Yep.
Oh, the vacuum thing. Yes.
Yeah, it just pressurizes your stuff and it pulls all your stuff up. You can actually watch your epoxy rise and fall with the airflow as you pump it or as
Wow,
you
that's cool.
charge it, and it aerates your stuff. It pulls all the air out to the surface.
Yeah.
And then you can just hit it with a torch and it pops all the bubbles.
Yeah. That's that's the difference between doing like an epoxy river table. You do your pour with a deep pour, because again, you don't want to do a deep pour with a countertop pour, because it'll crack. It's gonna crack because epoxy. The thing is with epoxy or resin is it generates heat.
Thermal cracking.
There's exactly there's some that like the deep pour, they generate heat, but it's slow. If you do a deep pour, if you try to do a deep pour with like a countertop epoxy, it's going to generate that heat. You do a deep pour, it's going to crack. And you got to make sure that you have a temperature. My wood maintains a constant 70 degrees. Okay. And I know if I ever do an epoxy pour, and I don't do a lot of them, but I have some experience with them. It's just that you got to know what formula to get. Total boat or Wise. I think it's called Weisbond. Does Stone Coat countertop. I'm gonna tell you what, that's the one that I've used. I really love, and I made a beautiful countertop for a guy with that. But you gotta know what resin to use and things like that. Aluminite is great for bowls, pins, and things like that. Man, aluminite is freaking fun, if that makes sense.
Good point, Mike.
Yep. Like I said earlier, man, it's one big balancing act. Like you got to have your shit lined up. You can't pour too much. You can't pour too little. You got to have your temp right. You got to have the humidity right. You got to have your mixtures right when you first put it in. I've also seen people put too much of like the pigment powder in there, and it throws off the whole equation. They'll be like, "Dude, I want this to be really, really blue." And they'll put a shit ton of it in there, and it counteracts with your resin.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then there's we can get into the dirty pours and things like that, which is a different technique. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you ever get into that, you want to do some what I call experimental boards.
Dirty pour.
Yeah, that's where you mix like 4 or 5 different colors into.
Yeah, boy.
That's what you did? You mixed a bunch of colors?
I just mixed. I told you I had some scrap pigments and some epoxy. It was a junk pile of wood, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's see what happens." This has got like 2 or 3 different blues in it and some pearl powder that I had left over.
No. that one's a good one. I'm talking about more of a dirty pour. If you guys aren't familiar with Stone Coat countertops, and believe me, when I say them, I'm not saying I'm sponsored. It's just that, man, they have some of the best brushes I've ever used, and these guys do some crazy. They make countertops that look like freaking marble. I mean, they just and they show how to do it. But it's it's a dirty pour, and at the same time, then you use actually like acrylic paint and stuff like that with there's so much you can do with epoxy. It's just absolutely unreal. Blacktail Studios, he's a big epoxy guy. He's huge. He's probably one of the best I've seen. A lot of his are just with wood. He just goes with black, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But he's just just awesome in what he does. I'm not into a lot of epoxy tables. Made a couple river tables and things like that for clients, but it's just not my gig. But if you want to into that, that's cool. That's a good guy to go see. I think his name's Cam at Blacktail Studios.
Cam, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's out of Oregon or something like that.
Oregon.
Yeah. And I mean, the dude makes some really cool stuff, and he's really like OSD on his stuff. So he's not putting out some crap product, man. Good guy, but for me, it's not my thing. If I have bowls, I get cracks or whatever. If I get a really slight crack, I got Star Bond. Star Bond is, it's a color super glue is what it is. It's color CA glue. If it's not or whatever, and I just put a little swipe on that thing and move on. But and the thing is that with your tooling, depending on your, because we're talking lathe stuff, acrylic is really hard on tools. Epoxy is pretty tough on tools, whereas aluminite is not so tough on your tools as much as the other two. And I find it to be softer, but it's still hard, if that makes sense. But it comes out great. I found that I've gotten a whole hell of a lot less blowout with aluminite versus your standard epoxy or acrylic, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Very
It's
good
the same
info.
as running a plane down a piece of IPA or poplar. I mean, they're both solid. But IPA is way more brittle, or EPA or whatever it is.
Oh no, EPA is tougher than woodpecker lips, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
I run that stuff through there, and I make sure I have
Woodpecker lips.
I got 4 different in my or different things. I know I'm running EPA for somebody, and I tell you what, first off, when I hear EPA, it's oily as fuck. It doesn't glue real well. You gotta know what you're doing, and I have to cut that damn thing. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So I charge a huge amount of money because I'm going to be honest with you. I want them to be scared of the price and say, hey, you know what? Kick bricks, bro. We're not going to do it. And guess what? Okay, man. I'm just like, you're going to pay me $50,000 for this coffee table out of EPA. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, God almighty, man. It just, I just hate it because after I'm done cutting it all, I have to send the blades back out to my local guy to get sharpened again because EPA, it's awesome, but it sucks balls, especially if you're dealing with rich people that don't care to throw you money.
This is true.
I've never used ePay, so maybe someday.
I've got a piece of it in the back of my truck that's been laying back there for 6-8 months that I have no reason to even get out of there. It will straight up just destroy any tool you put on it, dude.
Yeah, I tell you what, I will. I think I have a 4-foot piece in here. Text me your address. I'll send you a piece. And
so I can destroy all my tools.
Well, I'm just saying. You could tell me, hey, you know what? Kick bricks, bro. But I'm saying I'll send you a piece free of charge. And when you see what happens with your tooling, like Mike said, you can't cuss me out on that.
No, I won't.
It's horrible. Like it is. I've seen guys just ruin miter saw blades on it when they were cutting stuff for decks, like Diablo blades and stuff. Just dulls them right the hell down.
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Like mine's been laying in the back of the truck forever. The guy gave it to me, and I was like, "Is that Ipe?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I don't even fucking want that." Like I got it back there in case I got to smack somebody with it. That's it.
I mean, you know, let's be honest. I mean, it is a stupid resilient wood for the outdoors. A lot of rich people have decks made out of it. It's I honestly think better than what the heck is that called? God dog it. I lost my train of thought. It's teak. It's way more resilient than teak wood. It's way more resilient than your cedar and white oak. This thing maintains a deck made out of this. You're gonna be dead before that thing discolors. I mean, that's how good it is. Like up there, and I am cutting it. It is just oh my god, man. It is horrific. I like to use it for like little accent pieces or something like that. But like I said, I made a coffee table out of it, and yeah, paid, but I had to send 4 saw blades down the road to get sharp.
Damn.
You ever cut oak and hit a knot in the oak and felt your saw bog down like that when you're cutting the oak? The whole piece of wood's like that.
Wow.
It's just fucking dense. Like you'll feel your saw bogging down.
Yeah. I mean, lucky for me, I have a table saw. It's a 5 horsepower table saw that can kind of push it through, but it doesn't matter. The blade's just gonna dull. I mean, that stuff is just good God almighty, man. Ipe is just wicked tough to work with. And
I don't think I want to put my table saw through that. Mine's a 5 horsepower too.
I don't think you want to put your table saw through that.
No, I don't. Fuck that. Good.
With you that if someone, honestly, Brian, if someone said, "Hey, I want an Ipe coffee table," and here's the thing. First off, the wood's tougher. Like I said, it's tougher. One-legged man ascot, in an ass kicking contest. Number 2, it's very oily, so you got to get acetone and wipe it down just to hope to God that Type On 3 bonds to it and other things. I use an epoxy glue for that. And end of the day, man, it's just going to be so damn frustrating that you're going to make a profit, but you're going to be just so daggone pissed off that I almost threw my hands up in the air and just said, man, I don't ever want to do something like this again. It is what it is, but it's just that tough. But yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Mike, you looking for a new lathe?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Trap lathe. It still works. It's still a working lathe, but I'm trying to get something I can turn bigger bowls on, something that's got the appropriate tailstock, something that's not working off of a Briggs and Stratton pulley. It's got variable speeds. Like I don't even have the sockets on my pulleys to do variable speeds. So
my lathe is a belt-driven lathe. I'm old school. It's okay. I don't need variable speed, which I know variable speed is really awesome. It's just I know how to work my lathe. Ryan, I sent you a text for you to. Did you get that text?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you can communicate with Mike on that because Mike, I'm looking at trying to help you out on that.
okay. Send her to me.
I'm gonna send. Do you have Richard's number, Mike?
I do not.
I'm gonna send it. Do you mind if I send your number to him, Rich?
I don't care.
No, absolutely.
All
Somebody's getting dick pics.
right.
The only thing I'm worried about is Mike's going to send me a picture of a finger up my butt, like he said.
Finger up my butt.
I had to say it, bro.
Spread it open. Oh God, I forgot to tell y'all. This has nothing to do with woodworking, but it's so magical. I've got to tell you guys.
Mike, hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Mike,
You're good, bub.
Stuff. He said that shit is harder than your ex-wife's heart. Yep. Yep. That's true. I mean, it's almost like your, mother-in-law's kiss, man. It's ice cold.
You know, I must have lucked out and got a badass mother-in-law, dude. Everybody talks about their mother-in-law being a pain in the ass. My mother-in-law is actually pretty cool.
And brother, I tell you what, I'm closer to my mother-in-law than my own mother.
Dude, my mother-in-law, like, she's the shit. Like, I'm not even going to complain. Like, a lot of people bitch about their mother-in-laws. Dude, mine's cool. Like, I've got nothing bad to say about it. Like, she's good people.
Right now, I love my mother-in-law. Me and my mom has, but my mother-in-law, I love her so much. Let me tell you, she's Panamanian. The cool part is her English is pretty broken. And I think that's why I get along with her so well, because I can't understand half the shit she's saying when she's trying to beat my ass with a flip-flop.
The chocolate.
Zapato.
Zapato, the boot. The chocolate. Beat your ass with a flip-flop.
Hell yeah. Beat that ass with that flip flop.
You hear one Hispanic woman in a fucking department store fucking yell out Cayete or Mira, and everything that is not solid white freezes. Khakis will fucking lock up on the rack.
And I tell you what, man, she cooked. I swear to the baby Jesus, I'm a little. She thinks I'm dying, and she makes me eat food like really. And she cooked. Oh my God, she cooked. Just absolutely. And it's funny because her will argue, and it's in Spanish. I don't know the shit. Spanish. I'm like, hey, I'm golfing, and my wife goes, yeah, get the fuck out of the house. Go golf.
Oh shit.
I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Swear to the baby Jesus.
Hey, Rockets, you playing golf or what, man?
I've went a couple times. I just work every 6 days a week, so it's crazy.
Okay, I was just wondering, man. Hey,
Yeah, I've been like 4 times, 5 times.
Yeah, how them clubs working?
I like them. I like them a lot. Thank you very much.
I have never been golfing in my life. I drove a police car through a golf course lights and sirens once. They were not happy.
you know, that just absolutely does not surprise me, Mike.
Hey, look, dude, he being and I wasn't stopping.
You know what? Fuck 'em. Get him.
Dude, once I got him out and tuned him up and we got him into custody, like, they were super cool about it. Like, they just thought that I was like some dickhead in a lit up car doing donuts in their fairway or whatever. But once I explained to them and like they see me yeeting this dude out of a busted up Chevy, they were all cool about it.
Well, I mean, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take that and go to the fact that an 85-year-old woman beat my ass on the golf course today. However, I did have surgery last week, which the shoulder was bad and no excuses. But she played on the LPGA tour, and she was just like, she literally looked at me. 120.
I can't believe you played. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, it kind of hurt. But the cool part was, she was in my cart, man. And let me tell you, man, talking to this lady was just fucking awesome, right? I love playing with pro players. She had a 130-yard shot to the green. She's lining up. I'm standing off the side. She looked at me. She didn't even look down at the ball. She goes, hey, guess what? This is going to be a foot from the cup. Swung, hit it. It was 6 inches from the cup. And I looked at her and I'm just like, Grandma?
Grandma?
I was like, and she looked at me. She goes, oh, yeah. She was like, yeah. And I was like, she whooped my ass. I mean,
She whooped my ass.
I ain't gonna complain, you know. Oh yeah, she beat my ass. She shot like 4 under today, and I shot a 74, 76 or whatever, which is fine. But it was just so awesome with her. And the cool part was she was absolutely talking shit to me.
Grandma beat your ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hit a shot, you know, and I thought it was good. I was like, 20 foot from the cup. And she goes, oh man, you must want to wear my panties. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? I was like, really?
Hit it with your fucking purse, Richard.
She was talking that much trash to you, Rich?
Dude, she talked the fuck out of me. And, awesome.
Hey, did you play her for money?
No, I didn't.
Good thing she bankrupted your ass.
I know. Yeah. Could have. I mean, she hit I hit a drive. It was a good drive, because she's playing from the ladies' tees, which is respectable. She's 85.
She's seen some shit.
When I first saw her, I didn't know who she was at first. So, I roll up to the first tee, and I mean, I'm playing for the tips. I hit my drive. She goes up to the ladies' tees, which is absolutely, where she should be. And she drove the ball. She drove the ball like fucking 40 yards from me. And I was like, fuck. That's when I found out she was a pro in the LPGA. And I was like, well, because I actually like watching female golfers more so than the other guys, because they're
You're a dirty little man.
Well, the fact of the matter is, her drive went like 40 yards past me. I drive up to pick her up. She gets in the cart and she goes, you might want to call your wife. And I'm like, why do I want to call my wife? She goes, oh, you're going to need the panties on tonight. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Oh, your ass today. And I'm like, oh, okay, really? And oh yeah, I'm gonna whip your ass. She goes, you might as well go home and just put your wife's panties on. Dude, she beat my ass. I gotta wear my wife's panties. Oh my god, it was just so hilarious how she shit talked the fuck out of me at 85 years old, which is just phenomenal.
You got to wear your old lady's chonies?
Well, evidently I have to because
You got my phone number now. Well, I'm saying.
oh Jesus Christ, you were a butt the first time I came on here. I'm just a little scared of you, Mike. You know, but I'm not scared of you, but I'm a little scared of you. But at the same time, you kind of excite me.
You know what they say? There's no better joy than a big-bodied boy.
Yeah. Well, you're obviously way bigger than I am. I'm a little guy, man.
Cover ourselves in cocoa butter and shit.
I mean, Jesus
It's got
Christ,
dark real quick.
by an 85-year-old woman all day, and she was on.
Thank you.
You know.
Cocoa butter heaven.
Cheers.
Someone's ass is getting laid tonight.
Of course, coffee outfit here today, but
So good I didn't say hi, huh?
He's coming to say hi.
oh,
Hello, ma'am.
you beefcake, you cocoa butter heaven. Ooh, no, I don't know.
You fucking Ricky. You wait for the right time, huh, buddy? You sucker. Look over him.
Dag-
Oh,
well, hey, at least you know, I'm not going to say the person, but at least we're not talking about vibrators tonight.
that person's right on here right now.
We can.
No.
No. Dude, believe it or not, whenever I was pouring this shit yesterday, and I was like, man, I wish I had a dildo to fucking knock the air bubbles out of this resin. Then I was like, or you could just turn on your sander and use the palm pad against the side of it. You fucking idiot.
You could use a pressure pot, buddy. Not a vibrator. And which I'm not mad at it. Not blaming that individual. I don't want to mention names to whatever. Oh yeah, I really went down that road because it was very interesting, but it was you know, I'm 56 years old, guys. You know, both sons, let's just say, because you're obviously younger than me, and I was like, wow, you know, I feel like a dirty old bastard.
I feel like a dirty old bastard. I just want to take freaking Rick to the mall, or Richard to the mall, put him in a wheelchair and like roll him around and shit, call him my grandpa, and let him fucking cat call everybody and talk shit.
Oh, wow, man.
What up, Boondock?
I mean, if you want, I'll break my legs right now. And
You ain't got to break them. We ain't got to do none of that shit. It's theater. It's all in the art of the act. I'll just wheel you around and you can like pinch asses and talk shit to big cock diesel dudes.
Hey, at the same time, hopefully get you some sponsors.
That would be cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is funny as hell. Good
Yeah,
God.
good stuff.
You guys are funny as fuck.
What's up, Boone?
So, getting away from the dick and fart jokes and Kizzy's vibrator, I said it out loud. On the scale of like, you got Grizzly, Harvey, Lagoon, and all those. You mentioned something about Nova earlier.
Yeah.
Where are they at in there, man?
What I mean, I didn't hear the question. What was that?
Like, on like the scale of shit, the Frankenlathe being on the bottom of the barrel next to spring pole. You got like Grizzly and Jet, and then like Laguna and Harvey and Powermatic and all those being like your top end stuff, I believe. Where is Nova at in the whole hierarchy of like quality of lathes?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an old school guy, so I don't have on my Nova 1624. You know, a lot of people love the you you know, you got the button that can you know, tune in the speed, right? You know, I can't think what that's called right now. Sorry about that. Mine is very built driven. Okay, built driven. If I want to put my lathe down to 600 RPM, I have to open it up, move the belt over, this, that, and the other thing.
That's what mine's supposed to be.
You know, the Novas are right. I want to say mid level.
Okay.
Compared to like your paramedics and stuff like that with the oh, Jesus Christ, I can't think what it is. The variable. That's what it is.
Yeah. Variable speed.
I'm old school. I don't care about variable speed. That's me personally. It's mid. What I love about it, it's very constant. Okay, I know what it's going to do. Some of your higher end, I mean, now we get into RVs and the Powermatics, your higher end things, they're just as constant. They have more features, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, if you go, you know, you step down from the Nova, there's some certain features that they don't have, whereas they may have some certain features that mine have, like variable speed. Variable speed is a very big thing with a lot of turners, which is cool. I've seen lathes that hey, they got the variable speed. You can variable speed it down to 50 or whatever. The problem is that if something happens with a variable speed knob thing and it shifts a bit on you, then you got an issue. Mine is if my belt blows out, okay, and I got extra belt. I know what I have, and it's a thing. And I'm not saying that one is better than the other. You know, mine has a reverse function. I like the reverse function when it comes to sanding. I sand with it going forward, like towards me, and then when it goes back to me after I wipe it down. Features. The Nova, I'm going to say, out of all of them, sits. You know, my personal one sits right in the middle. It's a very constant, steady thing. I know what I'm going to get at the end of the day. Whereas I've had a lathe before, and it was a very low end. This one that I had, it was very low end. The problem was that it wasn't a lathe itself. It was the you know, the knobs and things like that. I snapped them off because they were kind of cheapish.
Mm-hmm.
Not that anything's bad with the Grizzly, because if you step up on the Grizzly, they get better. But I was able to, you know, get them from like a McMaster car, figure it out. But my Nova's, like, honestly, you know, it's right there. It's not like a $4,100, but it does what I need it to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I'm not like I said, like every time that we've had this thing, like I've only been like working with wood for like a year now, and I've only been like fucking off with the lathe for probably about 9-10 months off and on. And hell, I probably took 6 months away from it when I was trying to get the channel up and off the ground and all that stuff like that. So
that's impressive.
I would like to.
My Mike, honestly, it's like anything else. Okay. My quote channel, which I don't do anything on because I'm not technologically that guy. Uh, I I make a ton of money no one ever sees. It is what it is. But you're doing your thing, and I applaud it. Just like I applaud Ryan, I applaud the Bearded Viking. And I support those things. I support them because it's something that I think I can do it, but I just don't do it. But it's okay. Dude, you're doing your thing. You're doing great. I'm trying to catch up on your videos and stuff like that. And the cool part is at the end of the day, because of literally, I found the Bearded Viking. I got to meet Ryan. I got to meet you, and you guys are doing your thing and trying to, do your channel and do the stuff and things like that. I absolutely applaud it. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And my advice, hey man, stop, because you guys are gonna blow up. Ryan's blowing up, you're up. It's really cool that you have me here. I don't even know why you do.
Comic relief.
I appreciate it because I'm a huge supporter of certain woodworking groups. And dude, Mike, you said you didn't have a lot of views on your or your old tool videos. I watched them. I loved it.
I love those, dude. I absolutely love them, and I've talked to Mike about that, and he's like, they don't get a lot of views. I'm like, man, those are like the best fucking videos,
Man,
though, man.
I'm to the
I
point,
love
like we
them.
talked about it last time. I don't care if they get like a lot of views. I like restoring it. I like keeping the history alive. And like the live today on the lathe when I was turning the bowl, it was an hour-long live, and I had like 30,000 views and like 45 subs. I'm cool with that.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try to hit 35.
In my opinion, because again, I'm the most technologically stupid guy on the planet. It's you're doing what you love. You're putting it out there. People are going to come to that eventually because there's people like, uh, uh, when I say people like me, hey, we love to see the restoration of tools. There's not a lot of us out there. But when you put out hey, I'm spinning a bowl, there's more viewers out there. It's like, Ryan doing his, his videos, that type of thing. You're gonna find what you want to do that's gonna build your channel to be profitable and believe. I want every one of you guys to be fucking million. Okay, I want you to, and it's a tough niche. A lot of people that quote woodwork. I don't want to bring up who's the douche because yeah, anyway, that guy. But what I'm saying is, like Dan, what he's doing, I want you guys to get there along with him and Daniel and you, Ryan and Mike. You guys want to, take that Viking ship, that starship, and go, big time. That's what I want for you guys. And it's cool that you asked me my opinion on stuff. I really appreciate it. I just want you guys to lead, man. And that's why I support channels, the whole 9 yards. Again, Mike, do your thing, man. Do what you do. Put it on video. Whether you get 20 views or 20,000 views, it doesn't matter. You're doing what you want to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Makes sense perfectly. Like
I think.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. I think that both of our channels. I think that we represent that we both want to like establish like taking our own journey and our own road like the way we want to do it, not the way like a lot of other content creators are doing it. Like, you know, Mike does a lot of unique stuff. I'd like to be the same. Like, you know, I want to get out of the, you know, the whole thing like, let's create this into this and make this amount of profit. I don't care to do that. I found myself doing that for a while and it just wasn't my thing. I really just want to grow as a woodworker and build cool stuff and evolve and meet a lot of cool people. And I want just people to join the journey with me. And if it means like having 1 million subscribers, means that. If it means having 50,000, then fuck it, you know, but at least I did it my way. And I'm sure that Mike feels the same way.
Yeah, I'm going to do the shit that I want to do, man. Like, no one in this chat right now is going to be Mr. Beast. So I'm going to do what the hell I want to do, and the people that want to see what I want to do will find me. And if they don't, they don't. It's just the way it is.
Well, I mean, you know, guys, you know, the other night on Daniel's channel, you know, I cash on a thing or whatever. It doesn't matter. And I got people, oh my God, I subscribed to you. I'm just like, why? Because I don't really put out YouTube videos. This is what you guys do. I am like internet stupid. I did talk to a friend of mine who can help me on that. So maybe I'll start putting out videos.
Yeah, but you're so just because you don't put out these videos, man, it's like and I can attest just because I've gotten to know you and we've become good friends, you know, Rich, is that you, man, for those of you who don't know, Richard is like a very, very, very talented woodworker. Like, holy shit, dude. You know, like, and people don't even know, man. Like I only know because I'm your friend.
Man,
You're so talented, just so you know. I mean, I'm saying that as your friend.
Hey, Brian, I appreciate the love, man, but
just because you don't do videos like Mike and I or the Bearded Viking doesn't mean you're not like you have crazy talent. Like seriously, these people don't even know, you know. And we have like I like to have you on, and I'm sure Mike would attest to that. Like because you're just a cool, genuine dude that likes to like is just like us. Not necessarily a content creator, but you just want to hang out and like today, for example, like you have a ton of like information and like experience on the lathe, and I think a lathe is such a fascinating tool, and it's so cool that Mike has like, you know, really like started this type of lathe revolution, kind of like it feels like we're just like it's I'm having so much fun, man. Like it's a whole different world. So
I mean,
I thought it'd be cool to have you on and just talk about it.
No,
that's why Jeff's so damn cool. Jeff has so much experience and like
yeah. Jeff is awesome. At the same time, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate what you said. You know, Ryan probably more than else. I support the woodworking community as best as I can. You know, it's not the money or whatever it is. When I believe in something, I believe in it, and you know, that's how I got to you know, these lives with you and Mike, and you know, and the fact that Mike has the same sense of humor as I do is just even wicked, even more funny. And I try to, you know, I'm an elder guy, pass the knowledge as best I can. Jeff S is just awesome. He's
Hell
a,
yeah, he is.
yeah,
Yes, he is.
he's a lathe guy who can
He's a cool guy.
probably tell you, better info than me, and that's okay. I can accept that, and I just love you guys, man. I want you guys to blow the F up, and I'm talking to a friend of mine who's more internet savvy than me, who's always said you should put that on YouTube, whatever. I'm like, man, I don't care about that. The bad part, do a lot of A's, and that's the bad shit out. So it's like, why do it? Maybe some of my NDA stuff on one side, and then put some stuff on YouTube. And, the bad part is that it's like that a lot of them are fence pickets. I make chicken tables. Then, last year I sold over 1,000 chicken tables. They were made out of fence, and I know why Mike and back up. The guy that, but Mike, that's not a douche.
You're cutting out real bad, Moyak.
What?
You're cutting in and out real bad.
That better?
Yes. Kinda.
Goddamn streets of fire were lighting cigarettes and blowtorches.
Hey, dude, when you're Canadian, you make it work, man.
Yeah.
I want to
Moyak?
see you. I want to see you light a cigarette with a butane torch.
Just literally.
Dude,
Yeah. He just did. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see
Really?
it. No.
It's a propane torch.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry.
Just don't tell any of my clients. Me being a safety guy full time and lighting a cigarette with a blowtorch doesn't go well.
Hey, tell your clients to shut that ass.
Bro,
Nah.
you literally lit a cigarette with a blowtorch.
I'm gonna light a cigarette with a blowtorch whenever the fuck I want, baby.
The flame was going to the side. That's all good.
Who the fuck, OSHA?
Hey, I'm not.
Who the fuck is OSHA?
That's our hockey player.
Eh?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is OSHA? Eh?
OSHA. Never heard of her.
No, it's OSHA. Eh?
I forgot.
We don't have OSHA.
We have OSHA. Eh?
OSHA.
Take off, you bunch of hosers.
Take off your hoser, eh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Hat Creek?
Hey, Creed.
How you doing, Moyak? I don't think we've ever even talked before outside of in a chat.
He does butt stuff.
Oh.
He saw that. Hey, he saw that cigarette with that torch, and he's like, "Oh, I could get me one of those." Look at that.
Lighting a cigarette with a torch is doing it in style.
Hell yeah.
Well, sorry, bro. I'm in North Carolina. No lighter.
I own a lighter.
My lighter's in the house. I was too easy to go get it, so I grabbed the blowtorch.
We light our oxyacetylene torches with lighter. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm just not as cool as Canadian.
Cool as a Canadian.
Cooler than a Canadian's backyard, eh?
Well, yeah.
That's right. My backyard's pretty cool right now.
I know it is. You're fucking snowed in. The Great White North.
Are you still snowed in?
He just got power back like yesterday morning.
What?
Yeah, I know. No, dude, we had an ice storm last weekend and it melted by Sunday. We've had no snow on the ground for a week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then Mother Nature's like, Screw you on Thursday. We're going to send you another ice storm. So they sent another one.
They're getting
And
after
now-
you over there.
Yeah, now we're under flood warnings.
What?
Yeah.
We got them too.
Yeah. So I'm not even a quarter kilometer from the big lake here. And
What
we're
is that
only
in
7
American terms?
yeah, fair. I don't know. Let's just
How
call it
many
a couple
miles,
miles.
David? How
Like
many
36
miles?
Or
It's
no,
related
sorry,
to
like
how many alligators is that?
100.
What the
It's
fuck? Are we from Louisiana?
Yeah.
How many alligators is that there? Or I'm sorry, Tallahassee, Florida.
I mean, hey, Ryan, we got alligators here in North Carolina.
I'm sure you guys do.
They do.
We ain't got shit here.
Along with black bears, because black bears, where I live, it's the largest population of bears. So I get them in my yard all the time, and I'm just like, I got to go out my backyard. Hey, get the fuck out of here. And,
Do they ever, hey, Rich, do they ever ask you for a cigarette? Just kidding.
no, but
I had to do it. I had to do it.
God damn.
We have black bears here.
Smoky, baby. Hell yeah.
No. Usually they come over here and go, hey, man, you got some leftover pizza.
Oh, so they're Ninja Turtle bears.
Fucking pizza bites.
And, that's, my two boys, they kind of brought them off. And, black bears are usually pretty not a, unless you got, mom with cubs, but sometimes I get them in my, back. My dogs go out there and they chase them off. And, but, I'm just like, yeah, them bitches, they knew I got a Domino's delivery and they're like,
Them
Let's go.
bitches.
He's got pizza.
Can I get a slice, bro? I'm just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Like the neighbor's kids.
Okay, so Mike, we're like 0.2 miles from the lake. Does that make more sense? 0.2
Why don't you
miles?
stay like 100 yards?
Oh yeah, that's close.
Or maybe it's 0.3. Anyways, we're
Well,
whatever. I don't fucking know. We measure in kilometers here, dude.
Yeah, I know.
but-
Why everything's all fucked up.
I'm only 7 feet. My house is 7 feet above the water line, above the lake level.
Oh shit.
So
Don't count
That
unless
on
you can
here,
piss
man.
and hit the water.
hey, I got a lake nearby that I can put my boat in and go fishing. I'm cool. I'm
There you
good with
go.
it. You?
Oh shit.
yeah, what kind of fish you catching?
Pissing?
Oh, really? It depends if I'm using a spin rod or a fly rod.
He's
If I'm
fucking
using a
pissing.
what?
He's pissing.
Oh yeah, I'm pissing.
Oh.
He is.
Oh yeah.
We get everything on this line.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a new one.
Well, at least you're not seeing it.
Thank God.
I ain't got the fly rod out.
Next one's going to be someone taking a shit.
Hey, you know what? Give me
No.
10 minutes. I can help you out.
Just fucking. I heard the water and I was like, am I not fucking pissing?
Oh,
Cut that
Jesus.
serpent away, sir.
That serpent.
I didn't mean to,
See, my cock's my cock.
Put that serpent away.
where to go?
God dang.
528 yards. There we go.
Which is
God, you
that John
You
Rick,
facts junkie.
that John Ricker started that thing. You guys just jumped on it, which is cool. I love it.
Fucking.
And I to put the wedding tackle out there.
Is that what you call it?
Tackle, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
You bet you do, John. I bet you do,
That
homie.
still threw me off guard. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
like,
I
what's
blow
going on?
open the building. I blow open the building door and just piss in the yard. But I was like,
Hell yeah.
What?
is he fucking pissing?
He sure is. These lives have everything, you know? At least you know we have some variety.
I on to John.
Closed caption, they're really pissing on these lives.
I hope somebody's listening on their TV with surround sound.
It's gonna be pissing on these lives. Fucking surround sound.
Well, hey, at least we're not talking about dildos tonight.
Not yet. Give it time.
Nope.
Give it time, eh?
I am going to ask for it because I thought you guys were like, oh my god, he spent so much time on kissing and dildos that like I don't want this guy on here ever again.
Oh my god, Boondock, you're funny, dude. You're giving Dave shit. He's giving you shit, Dave. It's exactly so and so, blah 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 blah.
About 4 kilometers.
Unless he sleeps, you know, and then it's 2.75.
You know why there's no fucking Pirates treasure maps in fucking written in Canadianese, right?
I want to hear this.
Did you just say
I want to hear this.
What?
Canadianese.
Canadianese.
Wait, what'd you say?
So you know why there's no pirate treasure maps ever made with Canadianese?
No.
They couldn't find the shit. The Canadians can't figure it out. Don't believe me? Oak Island, off of Nova Scotia. It was written in feet.
That's a cool freaking show, man.
They're never going to
But
find
they never-
shit there.
But I was gonna say they never bloody find anything ever.
They never find shit.
No. But they're
aggravating.
Americans that are looking too.
You think if they had some Canadian experts digging around Canadianese measurements, they'd be like, don't you know we go over 7 steps to the stone, down 1/4 of a kilometer, then you get out your skibby sticks and dig up the mud flapper stones, and right there be the blood.
Okay, that
Be
was
the
like,
blood.
I can't tell if that's like, is that Indian and Canadian combined?
It was not
the
Indian.
accent?
No. Not Indian. No.
It's Mandarin.
I mean, it's a little bit Nova Scotian.
Jesus. So Doc builds this deep dive with a dildo. No, we're not.
No.
Nope.
That's where you jump off the top rail of the bed holding that shit like Michael Myers and just drive it to the hill.
you know it's this live. We got
To the hilt?
To the hilt.
So
To
guys,
the...
what is really cool with this live is you got me from Moyoc, East Coast. We got Mike, Ohio Central. We got Ryan out in Cali, and we got the Canadian guy up there, up in Canada. Dude, imagine that we never had this back in 1986 when I graduated high school.
You sure didn't.
Well, because you guys were probably born by then.
In 86, I was a year old.
I was born in January of '86.
I was 4.
I was, 1.
Well, hey, thank you guys for letting me know that I am the absolute old man. And I have the same sense of humor as every one of you guys, man. I love you guys, man. It's awesome.
I got to piss now, but I'm gonna do it off camera.
Go to your pee corner.
Keep the door open like gangbusters.
Gangbusters, eh?
Okay.
That's
It'll be
the
good
base.
in like 2 years.
He's peeing out the shack window or shack door. I mean,
I was gonna
hell
say, I
yeah.
hope not out the window. Like,
Pee out the window, man. Who cares?
but open it first. That's gonna hit you in the face.
Damn.
Jesus God, man, I'm stupid. I'm not Canadian.
Oh, that was low.
Really?
Ooh, those jokes are meant for John Ricker, you know, not Dave.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I love you, Dave. Fuck you, Richard.
Sorry, Dave. That was meant for John.
Hey, Brian, did you say the coolest old young man I know?
Yes.
Oh, maybe he peed in a box.
I didn't pee in a box, you fucking fuck. It's a piece of wood.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what. If I was a piece of wood, I'd be tougher than woodpecker lips. You're going to have to, restart.
If you were a piece of wood, I'd shape you into a dildo and mail you to yourself.
Oh, God.
Hey, would you and never mind.
What's that? Make sure you had a heel
What?
toe.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to add to that.
Say it. Say it.
I was gonna say if you made it, you gotta engrave my cock on the side of it.
Dude, I'm telling you, at my old job.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Just sand it
Thanks,
first.
Send it.
Send it.
Send it all.
At my old job, I made a butt plug out of wood on my lathe, and I gave it to my major, like a high-ranking officer in the department. And I might have a video of me convincing him that I was Hebrew and that it was a yam or a dreidel. And I might have said video of him spinning that bitch on his desk trying to keep it fucking upright.
Oh my god.
And I might have engraved his name and unit number and the department on the back of that butt plug before I gave it to him as a gift.
Oh
So if
my
he ever found out
god.
what it was and threw it away, it'd come back to him eventually.
That's some
Nothing
like
worse
police
than
academy shit.
Nothing worse than an autographed butt plug.
God almighty. Well, I mean, Christ, Ryan's talking about, on my urn, it's going to be my on the side, Oh, man.
What are you opening there?
I'm taking the tape off the back of this blank because the resin's already solidified, and I want to give the resin on the bottom of this some exposure to the air so it'll dry out a little bit faster.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, that's some damn tough ass.
Gorilla tape, homie.
Duct tape.
It's definitely roller tape because it's got some strong fucking pressure on it.
Yes, it does.
You almost have to plane that shit off.
Nah, we'll be good. Oh, yeah, Danny. Bada bing, bada fucking boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
What'd you say, Ricker? You said anybody else want to give them a nickname?
What's that?
See you there, Jamie.
Who's gonna get a nickname?
Oh, wait.
Later, Boondock.
Let me stop there. Ricker,
See you, Jamie.
Anybody else want me to give them a nickname? I want to tell you right now, he already gave me one. Trust me, none of you guys want anything to do with it. You don't want
I mean,
anything.
to stick out hands.
Came up with the my cock thing. I'm telling you, unless you have a good humor, he's going to come up with some really cool shit, and it's going to be funny as fuck. So, just saying. You know, you might be called the Canadian cunt.
I want to say that you gave me my nickname of 77, Rich.
What?
Yeah, when we were in Daniel's live, you said first one to say 77.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Say that again.
So when we were in Daniel's live, I think that you're the first person that started calling me 77, and then it kind of stuck with people.
Well, yeah. That was,
and then Daniel calls me Rocket Man.
Yeah, that was your thing. You know, John Ricker went, every time I see your name, it's my cock, and everybody does that. And now we got Ricker over here. Anybody wants to, you know, give me a nickname? I'm saying, you know, my boy over here, Timbers, you know, you don't want him to call you the Canadian cunt. I'm just saying, if you want him to give you a nickname, John Ricker is going to do it.
Oh, YouTube rejected that.
I just took my
Damn you, YouTube.
I just took my nickname from John Ricker.
You do try to type in cunt.
Daniel has done it. You guys have done it. Everybody's jumped on that thing with it because I'm funny as hell anyway, and I don't take offense to it. But Ricker will, he will put it on you. It's up to you. I'm gonna, hey, court turn. Do what you want.
What's up, Midwest?
What's up, Midwest? Glad you could join us.
Oh, all right. So, Richard.
Yep.
I know you don't do videos, but on the front, my community page on the YouTube thing, I told everybody about it earlier. I'm going to say it again. There is a challenge up. There's nothing on stake. I'm just wanting to get like a bunch of dudes that turn stuff to send all their stuff in. If you don't feel or if you don't record it or whatever, send a couple pics of like the process of it and the final product, all that cool shit.
Oh, we're talking about on the lathe.
Yep. Go ahead.
It is the what's the end date?
April 30th.
I got you, bro.
Yep. Just that's not one of my specs. It's got all the parameters and shit on the post there. You can see it. So what I'm going to do is everybody that sends their pictures in or their 30-second clip or whatever, I'm going to edit them all together, put your channel name and who it's made by and all that cool shit on there so you can showcase your piece. And then and put a video out on it or whatever.
You know what, Mike? This is going to be because, like I said, I'm really kind of funny about that. I think.
God damn, Robert.
I think.
What the fuck?
I'm going to do that, man. I'm going to do that. And
oh my god.
So we don't have to put your name on there. Just put your channel name or whatever.
No,
put anonymous.
I'm talking to one of my more internet savvy guys that kind of helps me out on videos. No, I'm going to do that. And it's a turn-in video, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nope.
Just need like a 30-second short.
Nope. I got you, bro. I'm going to do it.
That's
awesome,
man.
Everybody in on it.
I got to do it. I got to kind of come out of the show, man. So I'm going to do it.
I just can't wait to see everybody's stuff, man. Just
that's what I'm really excited about.
That's so fucking cool, dude, that you're doing this. Like, you know?
Yeah,
it's cool.
I say I want to see what everybody's turning. Like everybody that didn't have a lathe damn near went out and got one. And there's a bunch of guys on here that already turn and shit. So I just want to see what everybody can mash up, what they can put together, stuff like that. I think it'd be good.
No. Good. And quite honestly, Mike,
Oh my god.
I think
I just saw that.
I don't know if I want to highlight that one. I was thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I just
What the hell?
Ah, what the hell, David? What the hell, right?
Oh, why not?
Why not?
The chat's full of it anyway. Like,
I almost highlighted a Robert G's comment, but I thought about it for a second. I was like,
hey,
Mike's looking at it right now, thinking, "What the hell?"
like
I love this chat.
I like this one. I like.
Oh man.
Not
I love
around across.
I love
6
that you
inches.
can highlight these comments. That makes for this shit.
I think the funniest part is dildos and butt plugs are coming up more than bowls and other stuff that get made on a lathe.
I know sexual objects outdo bowls.
Depends on who you're like lathing with, really. I mean, just there might be a whole lot of butt pluggers.
hey, Mike threatened me with a finger up the butt.
You got to stop saying threaten. We're on the internet. They'll get me for some weird shit against senior citizens. I didn't threaten you with it. I said I'd pop a finger in your ass if you're into that.
Call me a senior citizen.
Huh? You mean, how old are you?
6.
How much?
56,
56.
right?
Nah, you're not a senior citizen.
He's
My bad.
46. He's 46.
He's not 46. Damn it, I'm a year from 40.
Hey,
Sorry, Rich.
it's okay. The problem is, I think you were going to like lift me up like 10 feet in the sky.
Oh, the sock puppet thing, maybe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to stop talking because you are seriously got me right now.
He's got you.
Oh, yeah. You got me. Just damn.
What are you drinking, Rich?
Miller Lite.
Yeah. Cheers. Yes.
The only thing.
I love it. Fuck yeah. These fucking jazz hands.
What are you?
Spirit fingers.
I was just gonna say spirit fingers.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
What are you drinking, Ryan?
Coors Light right now.
Ryan,
I did
is that a Coors?
Coors Light.
Okay.
My wife got these Victoria Mexican beers, and they're pretty good. That's the first time we've had them. That's the first one I was drinking. I suck.
But when I went to Panama with my wife, they have Panamanian there. Frick.
What the fuck is spirit fingers? What's the movie called?
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay. There we go.
What?
I couldn't remember.
Bring it on.
Mike, did you say the Moyak sock puppet?
I did.
Really?
You gotta love.
Really?
I'm not gonna say anything.
You don't have to say anything because it's me.
It's not just because it's you.
Hey Ryan, I'm not sure if this live is like going to shut your YouTube channel down.
Mike,
Ryan, really? The mic cock puppet? What the fuck? God, your fault.
You're like Happy Gilmore when he misses that putt and he's cussing.
Motherfucker.
And he throws that fucking pro golfer down the hill or some shit.
Oh, this is just.
I took it away, Rich. I took it away.
No. There. That's funny. That's funny. Fuck. Keep it there.
Yeah, I don't see these lives.
Okay, you talked me into it.
I don't see these lives ever get monetized.
He just had it on pause.
They are still. I don't know how.
Wow, that's crazy. Maybe it's because it's live.
I don't know.
Man.
Hey, I'm sure that people do far more bizarre stuff than us.
There's people that do way more bizarre stuff.
At the same time, there's people like us that can, like me. I have a very big sense of all this stuff, and that's what you need. Being quote, offended,
What?
I can't offend Mike because there's no way offending Mike because, he got some whip on the ball. And he'll just bust my ass. Like you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Great.
I don't think they'll demonetize me though.
So,
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, quote joke and just laugh at it and have a good time, which I great time because I think it's funny as fuck.
You're cutting in and out real bad.
I'm getting like every other word. It's just profanity
that's
coming
all
out.
I'm getting is every other word.
It's like fuck, balls, damn, whore.
Okay, now you're getting demonetized.
Okay. How about go fuck you guys?
I heard that loud and clear.
Yep, that one worked.
There you go. Oh my God.
What is wrong with us?
Nothing.
Probably need to seek therapy or something.
Let me show you my turning project for tomorrow.
Mike was like, "What? Oh, look at that! Eh?
What's that?
Birch. It's birch, eh?
A birch tree I cut down 2 years ago has been drying, so I'm gonna cut it up. Probably turn this.
I hope it's dry enough.
What's that?
Ooh.
I hope it's dry enough.
Yeah, that's a big.
Should be. It's been drying for 2 years.
Oh, should be.
Yeah, that's what.
Actually, hang on. I got a moisture meter.
Plug it in.
Yeah. Fool. Plug it in, fool.
Yep. I'm just gonna stick it in the rear. Give me a sec.
It's not new to you.
I meant of the
It's
wood.
like every family reunion in Canada.
Damn, you having a cigarette while you stick it in, man?
He's Canadian. What can I say?
Enjoy yourself.
They made hockey.
Yeah, they made hockey.
Well, I mean, it has a moisture meter on it.
God damn it. She might be a little too high.
Oh,
She's
is she now?
About 25% moisture.
No fucking way.
Dude, I'm telling you, a log will hold moisture forever, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
about 13% more than you want maximum.
Yeah, well, you want
12's
to try for
12's
around 10. I aim
12's
for around 10, but
yeah, 12's like the maximum you can go. Like
You
maximum.
can turn green wood at right around like 12 to 15. Just don't go super thin on it.
Yep.
yeah.
Once you get it to where your walls are like an inch thick, take it off the lathe and set it up somewhere. Matter of fact, put it in a paper bag full of sawdust.
That's what
Yeah, that'll suck the
that's
moisture
what Jeff was saying. Jeff wasn't saying about that specifically, but he's saying that some stuff he'll turn that has higher moisture count, and then he'll return it later on.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know. Yeah,
Like,
At least
that was,
it's
it was
sycamore,
so
you can
cool to
turn
hear
in there
though.
wet.
I
What?
do some stuff that is wet, and then I bag it. I bag it and then I start weighing along yards, but it's going to go wonky on you, so you have to expect that. So
I thought it would be drier than that, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to pick from some of my other stock.
I mean, you pick up a piece of wet wood, you just gotta do what you gotta do, and I can see the messages, but I prefer to spin wet wood on the lathe to get it to a certain size, and I know what the size is going to be at the end, and then I bag it, and then I spin it and let it go, a couple times, a couple months.
Yeah.
And I out to a certain level, then it is wonky when it comes out of the bag, but I can.
You know what I might do? Actually, is I might spin it into blanks, cut it up, and then let it dry. I think it's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yep. You can also, once you get it into a bowl, you can microwave it a little bit.
Really?
I also have a dehydrator.
Yeah. Careful with the microwave thing.
You gotta be real careful.
Yeah.
A dehydrator is basically a kiln.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So my dehydrator, she's like 20 inches deep, 14 inches wide, and 10 inches tall. So she'll fit a bunch of blanks.
Is your wife going to let you use that?
Yep. Because I told my wife it was now a kiln.
There you go.
And I'm
I don't know if you have, I don't know if you haven't noticed, but Mrs. Ardito is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, she is. And besides, I'm the only one.
She's fucking cool as fuck.
Dehydrator, and now I use my smoker to dehydrate my jerky, so I don't even use the dehydrator anymore. So that's why it's a kiln now.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, I got it from Princess Auto.
Cool figure, eh?
From odd figured metric wrenches to dehydrators. Gotta love it.
Jesus God, boys. What the fuck, Billy Bob? Don't you know?
We don't have Billy Bobs.
You got fucking Billy Bobs in Canada.
Hey, so what are like hillbilly names in there?
Like down right here?
Yeah,
no, like in Canada, eh?
In Canadianese?
Unless you're French, then they're weird. But
because the French are fucking weird. I mean, let's just face it.
Well, we have like 3 different types of French here. We've got Quebecers, and then we've got another type of. Yeah, so Quebec they have their own language called Quebecois French. It's a type of French because they like to be different.
Quebec or Quebec?
So
Quebec.
Do you speak French, David?
Je ne peux parler français.
Oh shit!
You don't speak no French.
No, he don't.
No, because I just said I don't speak French. So, no, I don't speak
That's pretty
French.
fucking good for not speaking French, Dave.
Yeah,
He's had to say it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom grew up in Quebec. So I'm part frog.
But frog?
Yeah, Quebecers are also known as frogs.
Frogs. Damn.
Yeah,
all the lingo, man.
Well, it's
Yeah, I
just
thought that's
because
what they called the
they're
fucking Italians too.
wops.
Wops, you racist prick.
Damn. I'm half
Yeah, but
Italian.
I'm also part Italian. My last name, Ardito, is from Sicily.
Damn.
Yeah. So frogs are just annoying, and so oftentimes are Quebecers. So that's why we call them frogs.
Quebecers.
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 I still want to go down to the East Coast and hear like a Nova Scotia East Coast gangster because I think it'd be really funny how it sounds.
Well, hey, bro, you can come to my side. I'm in North Carolina. It's on the East Coast, and I'm on the Sound. And you can come down and see how the country gangsters are. Which we shop at Dollar General and don't give.
It's the Dollar General.
I wonder how far you are away from Boondock, Rich. He lives in North Carolina too.
Not really sure. You know, I know some guys from
Night, Mike.
Daniel's channel. There's like one or two close, but Boondock, I'm not sure. He might be on the western side of North Carolina, which is hours away, or he might be like
He's
literally down the road.
Greensboro.
Oh yeah, no, that's on the western side.
So he's pretty far away from you.
Yeah, he's not a like 20-minute drive.
You hear that? John Ricker's less than an hour away from North Carolina, Richard.
Oh, I get.
Is that far? Is that far enough from you?
You know what? I would.
He's thinking about what he's gonna say. Damn, you tuned back in? I knew you were here, bro.
I would love to just show up at because I'm gonna go down to Daniel's shop here in a couple weeks, and you know, we're gonna go golfing and do something.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Can you give a little teaser? Are you gonna use your Domino 500?
What's that?
You're gonna use your Domino 500, huh? In that video, huh?
Actually, no.
Come on, man. When's he gonna use it?
What's a Domino 500?
He's gonna use the.
Domino.
He sent David a Domino 500. It's the smaller Festool domino joiner. He can't tell us that secret. I know.
No.
I know.
I can tell it. A friend of mine who had a woodworking business. He was just retiring. Good on him. The guy's good. And he had two dominoes. Brand new in the box. And down the road from me. And two dominoes. And so I got them, and I had mine because I have the bigger one. I have the 750. They gave me both of them, and hit up Daniel and said, "Hey, man, you want of them?" So I sent Daniel one. Now, to be honest, when I go down to see Daniel, we're going to do a
15 minutes.
We're going to do a net chair thing. that we're going to give to people on the live. So we're not going to use that. It is what it is. You know.
Has he got a chance? Has he got a chance to use it yet, or no?
Well, it was funny because he did one video, I think the other day. He was like, "Oh my God, I forgot to use this one." You know, I think he's going to use it for some other things. We have some other projects coming up to where he can.
That little shelf he did, that would have been a good one to use for that with that domino.
Yeah, he did one. I kind of brought it out, said, "Oh fuck, I should do this," but you know, is what it is. I'm going to do a I already got the wood here; it's ready to go, and
So are you gonna be in the video?
that's
Sorry, I don't understand.
Siri even wanted to answer that.
what's
Like
that?
if I get Siri's on my
Right
fucking
now.
phone.
Wait, did Siri just say I don't want to dance with that?
I don't know what she said, but she said I don't want to answer that. She doesn't know.
Siri's a whore.
Here's my thing.
She's like, don't talk like that to me.
I mean, here's my thing.
Dave had to put his head down.
You know, at the end of the day, if he wants me in the video, that's cool. If not, that's cool. I'm gonna be honest. Say, he made me in the my whole thing to him. I think about the what I'm doing. Testing as a
You're
J,
cutting in and out real bad.
and
Yeah.
we're going to give it away. I think it's going to be an awesome live. That's kind of what we're looking at. If we have 300 plus likes, to drop 100 chips down there. You know me, I drop bombs. And that's kind of what we're gonna look to do. At the same time, prior to that, we're gonna go golf or whatever, and just thing is, I'm gonna go have some a good time with my big little brother. I call him my big little brother because he's bigger than me, but he's younger than me. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
That's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be the first. I think you're gonna be. Did Chase meet him or did he not?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he did. I'll have to ask him. But you're probably gonna be the first person to meet him in person.
Well, and I know I've sent him a lot of well, not a lot, but whatever. I sent him some chicken tables because I know Mrs. Viking, her chickens. I've sent some tables down there. In fact, I gotta ship them some more. He asked about it, like, hey, and I'll pay you. I'm just like, dude, like, some over here. It's no big deal. And I love Daniel to death. He's like a brother from another mother kind of thing, just like you guys. I'm not gonna charge him, man.
He's awesome, dude. He's an awesome guy.
And Ryan, I'm trying to bring up anything else. Like when I sent you a certain thing, couple things, I charge you for it.
They were dirty underwear.
Love what you do, and it's pay it forward.
Dude, got a creeper face going on. It's like get in my car. I've got candy.
Who, me?
Get in my car.
Let's go for a ride.
I dropped the fucking cover to it.
Are you?
Guys, I gotta jump out.
I am going to have to jump out here in a minute
Hey,
as well. We've been on here for 3
before
hours.
you jump out, let's
40
just all
minutes.
jump out.
We can
Yes,
do
it's
that.
all-
3.
Hey, Rickard. Not Rickard. Fuck. Not Rickard. Well, thank you too, but Richard, thanks for coming
Yeah.
on and hanging out with us, dude. Let us pick your brain
Yeah,
and
Rich.
shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rich, for coming and hanging out for 2 hours, probably something like that.
Hey, you know what? Ryan,
Yeah,
send Mike my number. Ryan,
I did.
He
Okay.
sent it to me. I'll message you when I get off here, bub.
Okay.
While he's taking a shit.
No, I wouldn't do you like that.
Well, I hope not.
Nah. Yeah.
I just want to see if I can help you out, bro.
All right, I'll message you as soon as I get off here, man.
All right, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Mr. David Ardito of Timber Designs.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
you,
As
David.
always,
Thank you.
Mike of the Whack and Shack, my PIC.
Love you.
We love
guys.
all you guys
Boys,
and gals. Later. Till
Thank you
next
guys for hanging out with us.
Saturday.
all that good shit.
Hey,
Peace.
go into that lathe contest thingy that Mike has. Let's see some
Yep.
things.
I'm going.
Love
I'll
y'all.
be turning.
I think I'm going to jump in on that and see what I can do.
Good. I'll be turning tomorrow around 5:30, something like that. Stick around. We're going to turn some epoxy and some wood and shit.
Turning
be
and
careful
burning with
that
Mike.
one. Careful with that one. It's ripped.
It's what? It's ribbed? It's got a lot of rest rings in it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For her pleasure.
Ooh,
See you guys
like
here tomorrow
that?
for Sunday Fun Days. Other than that, I'm dipping. Peace. Love y'all.
See you guys.
Love y'all.
Love
See
you
ya.
guys.
Later, guys.